preposition and what must be done about ex gratia for Council of State and other stakeholders. I am Kweku Anan, and this is the Seed Show. We are live tonight on the Superhighway, Net2 TVGH, Hawk TVGH, plus Sources Radio, Amansan FM tonight. They are on the beats in the United Kingdom. And of course, we are live on Amanada Radio in the United States, precisely in Virginia. We're live in Netherlands on Kanawa Radio, and of course here in Ghana, in Winnipeg 95.5 FM on Osimpam, and of course live in Asinfosu on NAP Radio 90.1 FM. Let's get started. And now the 27th day of June 2022. Let us say June. I break it to a June, and so at the month that we believe that is the beginning of all things. We would be a different refi. I know home BBB. But I want to say, you move in no, we are see a body, ye chemu, ye were Wednesday. A finance so chemus and Zueni chim. Weekend is Yeni chim, EBI won't fin. I say Ghana, located at the epicenter of the world. Sano Yankopon. And we are blessed that we find ourselves in this very part of the world. Except this is a Yenya Nanch or Master Sankrui or my way, Nanche acquire mindful for Unza with the hope and the belief that Ghana will get well. Ebusia me yeshe dumanasie nene hey BC asem kese da ha o menemu be din komo stronko nkomo aye be din se o my peni bia yeyi no a ya na oyi na pamfo na soefo asoefo no a ono omo ekosom no ministers, high ranking government officials, chief executives ono omo esom na ema omane etumi koyie enu ne chi no nso no omampeni no so wo eginetu kuo bi a wo mo nso ene ne kɔ ena ekra ena sa ekuyi eye enipa wo mo akwadare niemum nimfom kakra kasa wo mo nimfom a kyese mpenimfo a wo mo eni afia wo mo nim wiase na wo mo ne omampeni ne trase brano eye anobaba ye dididi wo mo ho nkomo ye tu omampeni ne for precisely afutu no mutu omampeni no afi so wo mo mana adwenkyere afi so wo mo ne no edididi nkuta ho bibi nkoyi a na wo mo de nioma atutu yie se be ya enioma ebetimi adeda yie sa nipakoi ene from Council of State. Na Council of State for no eye nipa bebre no ano akọ ahomgie mu ewo mo adwuma yem nti ye pawom Council of State for inzu yeyi free eye all the regional capitals ni na no represent council ni na kire se ye ne omampeni ne te ho a ye tu no fo sa na assemblity. Now sa Council of State asemi encheye ena ama no homene so a ehuru se tata enya asemu a eya asem kuma na we na openi bi eye Professor Baffour Agyeman or a former United Nations senior governance advisor or then ano ato sa asemi mu say look Council of State dwumedie ne yenti ase say enye a full-time pay job there be esi ye de share adwene mu say enye dwumedie bi a ye de wokɔhye hɔ a say we expect say yetua woka fully no nemum ese say eye tu ho ache edwuma osan kire mu biom say Council of State position position esi ye de ma wo mo a sebe empreduasa wo mu di wo mu huni ebiom wo mo nso wo mo abobra akɔ enimu kama ebiom nipa sebe empreduasa sebe enyado wo mo so kra wo mu bibidie sa nipa yi musa no ene ade dwuma te sa ne hye wo nsa wo mu betimi advice ya mampenifo a yeyi wo nemum ensese ye compulsory chinchina ese ye den yetu omuka enem ne ade now against this position of Professor Baffour Agyeman na obehwe se oman so ewumi say nipa ahodo bebre numeku ahodo bebre nimu mpenimfo ena wo so mokọ ahogie mu a eno so still wo mo wa ahogie mu so yetu omoka na okeka ni na si eni a yebebisa se anso ehu behia se yesa na well o hwe bibi ti se eye ye judgefo ye wa judgefo ni bi wo mu a wo ma ba ahogie mu kura na still on no asem dibia no still we rely on them for some advice no money ade yes enti na se sa na ti a eye den ena sa nkrofo yi ana sa ni pe wo be ka se o nti maye nti o moka sense wa ba ahomgiem onye adwuma bia sebe wa som oman no na wakọ ahomgiem enti se oman ni betua se nipa na ka abro wa ahomgiem a ntense hwe eno so nko ena wo hwe Council of State for the no so a eno so nko Professor Baffour Agyeman e believe say SSS ade e situate ni yie na yema yenya ye ho ntia se nkoye se enipe bi ba Council of State position mu a ebe o me say oh a full time job and wo ba be with expectations say see eden yetua neka tonight many Professor Baffour Agyeman exclusive one-on-one to give us more perspectives and analysis of this position. Asemi me sure say enche na ehu ya me ade ba kwa wonte ehu ni nsem yehu ya na me mpesa me de manu tutum no and a power best for any radio station when you hey credit you see my cultural pain. The only time that you enter a room and there are about 10 people talking, what it means is that they are all not making sense. It means one person is making sense. And an answer will be then that would see one person. The rest won't mean to you. And I want to say, yeah. To me, in some bar on the national discourse, I hardly would want to talk about it. No, I would talk about it in my own time. So I believe I can make more sense to you and you can understand and appreciate the challenge. You bet me in your baby I say a day asamno inya ne puma sino edisi yi kama nanti asebem. Tonight Professor Baffour Agyeman will give us some perspectives and analysis on that issue. Plus book kesia Professor Baffour Agyeman etroye enini ye ba be dimu nkomo. I title General Echampon, The Life and Times of Ghana's Head of State. Mumusu Dodo send a makai book we. What kind? This is a book I believe say by now. In the University of Ghana, my adopted book we or my political science department or Professor Venzen Miami Nuano. Yes. Political science. University of Ghana. More book we be that my adopted book we. Professor Jampu bookie. Ma adopt book we and I'm more adopt here. I know someone here. Yes. Book we you. General Champon, The Life and Times of Ghana's Head of State. More adopt here. Now sumuni my dear. And somewhere was our book we mo. I know. Say, and more fra and our students or more events a Legon. Even level 400 woka se won kan won omo abakwasam kakra emfa general kutu echampo ho a ontimi nka nkyerɛ da swear to God I'm telling you ontimi nka nkyerɛ ontimi nka hwe ontimi yibibia nkyerɛ wo no why because they don't know yenim oman we abakwasam wo e na meka ho asam nkyerɛ no me say political science department wo na catch level 400 ni say onka kutu echampo wasam enkyerɛw obeye head of state ontimi nka nkyerɛw obekɔ ho no eniema o musua no wo ho 12th century 13th century bi democratic debe fa hasen ha ko ra he ne ko fa he ensem basawo none of the omusua wo ho no is applicable to the very jurisdiction they find themselves in. Yes. Tonight, ubesua de papa. What is it? one of the candidates sabri ayeka say ono neja esi ni so ono na kanea no eda ne so ono na telescope no da ne so ono na satellite ni na da ne so all over contestants ebe contest both NDC MPP ono na satellite ni da ne so the biggest the smartest just say all wanya Kennedy Kwame akompre ko Japan yes wono na kanea ne da ne so a just wo betu franka what is all papa hu asem what or see he will implement a lot of the policies of why General Kutu Echampon. Do you know why? Get a copy of this book and read. You see, Bonne ashe on my way manti. Bonne ashe Ghana mantino. Enyema bebre na eya no nipa bi feel so mo ye Ghana. There be onye Ghana. O ye ho ne ye ma enso ye wom. Read the history of Kutu Echampon. Yes, I know, sir. When it comes to Kutu Echampon, in certain political ideologicals, bebre mpe nasem kan because ono no overthrow why the Progress Party. Yes, sir. Into UP for na ya no omo enshada mpe no konsam kasa. But you know something? Let's allow the history of this country remain unadulterated and in unambiguity. And in an uncertainty. Let it be. What do you say? Yes. Obiara onya kwan ebe sum omei whether through default or by accident or by what may I say, and that's my emphasis, and emphasis is mine. Say Nipano has added some value to the progress of this country. Whether or by yes, I know Kutu Echampon came through the gun, but then again, the government and the military coup or ne events saying Kodwo Banam at this stage was the only military coup in this country. One drop of blood and tough. Yes. He overthrew the Buzia events and Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia by Otugui. And yet, and says no to a binding go. No. Just only right says or yes. But so Otugui went to Ngono. Ni Numa Kutu Echampon Numa net saying, go and read Abakwa Semino. Are you aware say Kutu Echampon Abreso and a Ghana ne exported fish every ha ediko South Korea? Are you aware say Kutu Echampon Abreso and a Ghana harvested the largest rice cultivation? We are aware. And nesa okra and then what ye near bie bebrebe no and ne ye ni ebie no and na within 3 years we imported saying 6.89 billion worth of rice at the ball mining. And then what ye near bieno, ye imported saying 3.998 billion worth of fish at the ball mining. And then ye near bieno, ye imported saying $600 million worth of poultry at the bar ye be do ye num keke. I'm more for. What was the enyere? Yenyere ni na ye num. Ene kasa ni enum dwa keke. Ti wo no. Wo say ya mo brebia, ya mo brebia o. Baby. Ya mo office ya mo bra Ghana me kasa me throw book. Ghana the failed state. Unim ye failure kasa woefully and we, in fact we are even minima de ko ye o. A kire say ya hate say ndefre ye we ya die ya. Na nte ya die ye mo ma bibi nka ye say ranom ye ke kire o. Amayama ina ko enti mo mayen sorry dabi tase Ghana nti so dogo bi nu abe o reverse gear no a America tuo ene ye reverse gear na ye de ko. What is wrong with these people? Malaysia baoha ebe sua bibi Malaysia e de abe byproduct ya crude oil. Hey eran tie ye bi enye yi ana. The South Koreans, the South Africans, the Singapore, the Dubais, through what the tallest building in the whole world is Dubai. Yes. Now what kind the Bible no catch on? So shall I build a new Jerusalem? Is he ho? Hey, random. Is he? and they be explore book when we hunsem na ho na obe hu say aburo papa bia ya etia ye ho boni a ye die etia ye ho no. When was the last time you see a celebrity papa we no and rich am say oh yeah say the generals who were killed, murdered, whatever, and you know the issue. But let's take a cognizance look of each one of them to say we Jumabe no be there. After the Supreme Military Council led by General Kufu, 1 year penodi minimum the year to mean can wasem. But Kutu Champon, he did a lot. Kutu Champon virtually met with all the event saying the private sector group are one the peja Ghana's economy. Okay. Tata Brewery. Okay, no. Me mambetuom. Okay, Sian. Okay, be events a watching mattress. Okay, no. Kwa motos, mukayom. Sa top businessmen we no. Ena event saying event saying oh. Akwai fence the obey football kotokofo ne papa bibi dey mensa, all of them, plenty of them. Womu nara ebeye the heavy industrious events persons in this country na enya aban bia o Kutu Champon. Now wuni made bra no me kwaku se de mako school edri edama dwene mu se edru bibi wo yabakwasemu a na yesi president bi ana so man pani bi head of state bi wo so enti yetunidin fa otobeje golf. Do you know why? Are you aware wesia akohwehwemu say no, it was just a political propaganda? No, it wasn't true. Ninara was just a political propaganda by the detractors of General Champon. The reason behind, and I said the truth of this whole issue was all about say Kutu Champon encouraged our women who were at the front line of business. Momusika, momudwetri, momfankwashe mu business mu na monye den. Mo impeja mo. And according to facts on the ground, women in this country became so much industrial. Say, women were so much, endowed with a lot of opportunities, business opportunities. And ma benyi sika. If you cars no mototono, yes, you know, Kutu Champon and a momo, sa cars no, into ye two nidin for autobeje golf. Show, sa same way, at that one after how many years Kutu Champon was overthrown? 1978. Yeah, that's what. And no mom abe part of our minor bakwasemo. Say Kutu Champon abreso de ne onimu ane say a man and no foul munti de what can say for to beji golf. Ne mom o man ntimi antrase ye ntimi fa we hye emofra ni trimo. So no, na breso no Ghana harvested the larger quantity of their rice. Na breso Ghana exported their fish to South Korea. Na breso Ghana had their assembly plants. And near the assemble a fence vehicles. VW ni na de afine and VW for asan abaho. Do you know say Champon time no more? You know, just say ye yentwa boni atare mfa nhye nipa nho. But tonight, I'll not allow this history to be distorted. We'll open the veil. Na amawehu. They are also there. Yes, tonight my guests, Professor Baffour Agyeman, former United Nations senior governance advisor, will throw more light and give us all the perspectives analysis about the S-Gracia, so S-Russia, S-whatever it is, as far as Council of State for Air concerned, plus the other stakeholders now, will go into this book. Honorable Kennedy Japan say, hey, me ba, General Kutu Champon, policies, ye de be brave, be ye juma. Do you know why he said this? Uhuna no we bisana men kanjira. Kubisa. Kubisa ni sentia or say Kwame Japan say or the Kutu Champon policies ni be brave ye juma. Yes, he was a military general, but I tell you, he said for once Ghana, we got it right. Kutu Echampong remain the only head of state of this country by Oka say, hey, Eka ye yentia. Ni now, abakwasem ni now. Kutu Echampong, si yentia si iskano. Ampanso, o mayesh, hey, the ebetum no me yetia, the rest ye trani neguye. Yes. Ghana's debt portfolio in the era of Kutu Echampong, ne nyeska keto na so ohwe ma yetwe iska ne bibebreguye. Nipa we yi nesi nchen boninti. Nipa we o yi nu esi nchen. Yi na fi agronum. And the history book now is so distorted, completely distorted keke. I no go political science I'm sure we say na dia na mu ye. Professor Jampo and mo amu political science department ho. Me see book mo adopt na mo adopt here. University of Ghana. Hey, I do. You adopt here. Well, tonight, a higher shoe. Into a plus Ghana Speaks Tonight. I give you the 14th edition of The Great Deception of All Times. Ghana Speaks. Ghana Speaks via my idea and you to say the end Ghana Speaks are me no babe. I myself, I am scared. And so me babe can't want so much. Ghana Speaks Ben Husa. Nene, my listeners and viewers are more Ghana. Me patrol. We are awofo Barten biara wo hwe program me pacho make stra wakunwa ho ensori o me pacho enidie ni obuo kwan so wo de wo obi a won tan hwe me program but enne de I entreat you watch the seed show e wo na TV. Why we are papa we are mame mo are Barten awofo biara mo wo man mu ha me sremo mo we fidie no enda na TV ha say kopme se e bepon. Why? Yes. Me kasa anon so a na me case su biom se abatan ya mo wo man mu a mo wo emofra e wo all universities. Abatan ya mo wo mofra e wo SHS mo wasomra na TV. And I'm going to tell you why. Tonight on Ghana Speaks, a new secret call society emerged at major tertiary institutions across the country with an identity of a Christian movement plus the cathedral in the eye of God, part 3. And I'm a debro in there. Ghana Speaks in a MBA so achoka kreyo. A secret call society bia wonomo Abura Senior High schools all over. And a secret call ya so wonomo so Abura ye universities across the country. Minimo we about time what? When we a secret society ben. By the way, can ben so mo fast so mo ko wura school ho. Identity ben no mo de bo wura ho a wo matimi ade recruit thousands and thousands of their students in the SHS and the universities wo. We about time yo. Oba ewo tech, oba wo Legon, oba wo Tamale, Cape Coast, all over, and other private universities. A new movement be a major, some movement we. One more peer universities in the name of religion called Christianity. No my day. Afam kolei, afomina nom. Through the means of hypnotism, brainwashing, psychology, fear factor, and in yoma, asen kolani bebre. What's are you aware? Tonight, the bedom wedi actual and there part 1 of this secret cult emerging at our major universities and tertiary institutions. Na bonia, me just say bonia wo wedi no and samonia court ni leader no wedi no. Me see obi nim ne na jegezi no mo ne hwa no me di nsamone wedi edutwam. Yeah, hey, now I begin to ask myself questions there. It's the idea we Ghana pa na ACA. Na se Ghana na ACA, ana Ghana na di we ACA. our regulatory agencies, dear Namoye. I know, I've said this somewhere. Say, minim say and sorry to me and sorry. No. But at least we should find a way to regulate any group that emerged strangely. Ne ya monitor before ye nibetie no. Na we must say a nipa humanity no ma destroy them. Now so for ya or that group ya no cult group ya no. My goodness. Dia why no. Me in Kanchiro, Nemo ni nebi P.O. Ghana Speaks in the shortest possible time. Of course, Ghana Speaks brought to you by Awos Unisex Boutique. Obe kono address what's it? Program be a call, say a wedding, say a old school joint, say a party, say a DBM. Awos Unisex Boutique obe freno, no obe joso, no address so come, emanina no akoye ediamam. But until all the discussion comes in channels, so of course, plus the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 0240-550-89. Bring your WhatsApp messages quick. Now, Kenkani na Eddie amount. Shannon so say the program is brought to you by this company's Awosini Sex Boutique, Radler Baffour, and then GP Worldwide Management, GP One Herbal Beverage for Antec Herbal, New Life Homeopathic Clinic, Vigdan Healthcare, Franco Trading Enterprise, Womina Mami Push. Tonight, we are connecting across all over the globe. From in Ghana, we are connecting Western region to Central region. Of course, Greater Accra is connecting. We are connecting Volta region and Eastern region. And then we are connecting Brong-Ahafo. Plus, we are connecting Ashanti region, capital, Kumasi, Northern region, Upper East, Upper West. Plus the 6 regional capitals. Tonight, this is the Seed Show tonight. Of course, I am Kweku Anan, your investigative journalist, plus the entire crew. We're bringing you this special exclusive edition, very pretty fascinating report tonight that you can and you should not miss it at any point. Make a short break, me ba. Kojo Awono takes over your screen. Stick and stay, I'll be right back.
For all your top stationery needs, Sebo Stationery, your Unauthorized product, customized exercise books, and many more. And it's fair and as I was up, I was 0246 396 277. Send email our info@jkglobal.com. JK Industries and Investment Limited. Everything to anything paper.
Time. Kojo Awono is engineer certified by Ghana Standards Authority. Na winim yakwaje asasi yantam noa ewo afienya. Asasi we yakwaji. De ye ya na si ese bra na beje asasi bi. Ubeji we are opesi because of what they and say we are doing real estate. Real estate ye sisi dan. Te se beje oja asase ni we na opesi simo a yebesia ma kama ye no be transfer aye nhyehyeye na o payment plan ni na edi go pono so na che se bibia ye kama kojo awo no se o san kra wo wa asase a opese wo di cluster of buildings and wo di si one kasa wodan obani na fefe so e de amount kojo awo no se mema waso nti se hwe wesi wodan wo pese wo build a state of the art kitchen e de she dan why not ye be building a fefe ye wi a ye be san create to me so aye a galvanized metal gate no both electronic and manual either so the remote na be pia gate no na asa wonsa de wo pe bia no man fefe wo pe pop ye be am boho just say a man of many parts kojo awo no say no ene usifie wi a ye nto normal tiles no bisa how no there was special tiles ye to ewo floor ho say be ya car bibia eto ho a empire ene nipa bebre wo ko mu fie a tiles na ewo company na papai afina mason no a waste of time ye na such that tiles we empire ebiom onhoro so basa o afibe enum kra na afina wo pesa wo horo so umpe na opanya ni na because of cost effectiveness any this name we na ba kojo I want to take over your screen shortly. Here we are. Ghana Speaks will be up next. Stick and stay. I'll be right back.
All right, now we have Papa Evans in the studio. Where are they? What is happening?
Kwame,
yeah.
This is a story emerging from Christ's symbolic union. Sorry, but
Great, we are back, and of course, so far we've made about 12 minutes gone past the hour. It's just about one leg of the journey is gone. Well, unfortunately, me for could I want to on the time, call straight to Ghana Speaks tonight, brought to you by our Unisex Boutique. But Sheldon say making hospital way and I may recommend it at the amount say Obeko Vigdan Healthcare. Na Vigdan Healthcare beden amount. Vigdan chira wo se bra. Yare a attack wo sabri ebetimi aye fatty liver ana so say ebetimi aye kidney stones, kidney cyst, hepatitis B, C, and of course urinary tract infections, sexually transmitted ebetimi ahaw. Ebiom infertility, diabetes, hypertension, prostate, menstrual cramps ni na ebetimi ahaw. The work can say se wutimi baya na yɛ de mfidie no esi wo so na yɛayɛ diagnosis no ɛde ama. Vigdan ebetimi ayɛ saa nneɛma nyinaa na kyerɛ sɛ equipment ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛna determine sɛ ampa yɛayɛ diagnosis no. Saa hospital wei yɛbie no Monday to Saturday 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. ne apɔn. Hyɛ no nso sɛ hepatitis B yɛbɛ screen de ama free of charge yɛn news ka. Ube locate Vedan, Ewo, Spinters Road, Coca-Cola Runabout, Fidelity Bank in Chano, Bank KCA Standard Chartered, and so Ewo. Bomadiana contact and Ewo 0549 951211 and 050-266-1346 and also with me contact on the WhatsApp line 027-3131-059 na ono echo. With him, my recommended company now. We a bank, we a organization, we a ministries, departments, government agencies. Muna, you can't say edwuma ye no corporate organizations no more of the time more the papers. Stationaries, nyoma, pens, namani ade di edwuma, bibia clippers near yi. Company way and I may recommend the amount more corner if you want more discount to crack out. JK Stationery say from a wide array of high quality stationery products to choose from. Contact JK Industries and Investments Limited for all your stop stationery needs. So we have in-store Nataraj products, customized exercise books and more. Bomodiana books are open dia mama frano mo koko sua de books are open say the mama frano di ko school company na wo mu no mu here stationery nyoma papers print ye be printing nyoma bebre stationery nyoma biara ho ebe hia wo office no bomodin make a date with JK wo de wo kwa akachrom so kwaku na say memram ho eno an no we wie bomodin na contact na 0540 125 999 and 0593 81088 and also 0246 396 277 0246 396 277 Bomodiana contact here JK Stationery for na onomo eni enkomo. Tonight, Ghana Speaks brought to you by Awos Unisex Boutique. Or are you looking for a quality and authentic leather shoes, bags, sandals, belts, perfume, oil, slippers to buy? Look no further. Awos Unisex Boutique has a quality in stock, quality Italian shoes as well as tailored made African clothing for men and women, suitable for all occasions. Two-piece men, bubu suit shirts, and authentic leather hand-woven kente piece. Nina will say, bra, na untimi enreso, come. Awos Unisex Boutique pet enemy meet me, I recommend the amount. Inti Nina and the pepe moi program na obekono. Dia obeya ne se obefre awo ofre no a awo ebeje so na we bisa wo se party na wo call ana yie ana old school gathering bi ana fancy naming ceremony ana say dem party. Okay, we can na akire no a na wa kire which of the shops and obetimi akwa obedru ho no ne yi nioma ni na egu ho preko. Can you imagine obedru ho no yi nioma ni na egu ho the amount easy omre ho nti say party a the big boys, the big girls and one who do anya afina we you we ebe fata no awo your selection na depending komo no obedi no why selection na the amount. Awos Unisex Boutiques we na nanche so you can locate shops no ewo Jolu Side Plaza Odru Jola bisa Side Plaza building mo ubenya no so Tesla no police depot and as police depot ubenya no Osu Sned Hospital on the Oxford Street opposite Dynasty Restaurant and Airport Terminal 3 ubenya Awos Unisex Boutique ho into say bomodiana contact Awos Unisex Boutique 0244 649 379 and also 0234 885 042 Mississippi 0244 649 379 na one awo edin komo awo ebeje oso kama na bibia no adeda na kwemu ediamo. Yes, tonight my special greetings to my menu Ben me share program over London. Ben in cancer over London. I be diabetes. I ye no cliche no me kan George Hwimenim. I Ben George Hwimenim onim de ye ka. I Ben in cancer over London. Big ball, yes, be diabetes. Or share program no kama. And then of course, belated happy birthday my little daughter awo asie Duah afreni eje awo asie Duah afreni eje o Roman Ridge School. I also would do birthday nano yawada inti mema belated happy birthday, right? awo asiedu afreni Agyeman Roman Rate School ena wo udi birthday yawada. Belated happy birthday to you. Great Auntie Esther, and so over Ghana ha. The catcher and say Koswa na hwede e koso wo man nim. Faniama etito said yes say with the etito. Now Ghana speaks tonight. Egypt to say keke. Bring your WhatsApp messages. You're back in Kanina the amount. And my guest tonight will be Professor Baffour Agyeman Duah, or a former United Nations Senior Governance Advisor. Yeba be din komo across. Es Gracia, es wine Russia, es wine dear Fahane Sinhane Kusi, Nkomono, dem Adaji Nipono so crack. Yebeshe book we so Troy, General Kutui Champon, The Life and Times of Ghana's Head of State. Uni munzem saying. Tonight on Ghana Speaks. Now, Ebra Mesha Ghana Speaks as ye. Awufu bi wo mu a ebi a wo mu ntin ni na me pacho wonim awufu bi a wo ma ewo university bi ana so mo SHS me pacho amemfa me nsanto me nsayem tonkra from why catch rom say abrantie bi na no dindin tin na 2 TV say bo modern ana hwe de ekọ asem kese wa hwe edi be yewo na wo mu 19 so TV no wontumi nchi na 2 a fa wo phone no na ko YouTube. Uko YouTube a ude bomidin kweku anan ana type the seat show SEAT show type ho ubenya show no eda ho say kama na hwede ye be ya kire wo. Tonight on Ghana Speaks, we move into the 14th edition of The Great Deception. In tonight's edition, we probe into some scary new emerging Christian movements which has hit major tertiary institutions across the country with a lot of evil intent and practices virtually like a cult. Some movement a course we universities we. Womu ne ye no womu susuye na ye se yes some yankopon e we universities ho. Movement o. Yes. But emofra no a ana nipa na ye recruit omo akomu no enim se no. Enye Christian movement. Bibi tayechire. But until we do that tonight, we present the Pathre, the cathedral in the eye of God. Answer ne beko the ekos where tertiary institutions wono. Mayemfa part 3 of sa on say Ghana Speaks there ya na eboboso sa full loaded and ne Ghana Speaks so me the part 3 bro title The Cathedral in the Eye of God na yebehwe ensem bi ewom. In this edition we shall focus on whether or not God is or will be interested to God will be interested in the following. Answer na bebeko yebeko dia medinka aka ho asema kire no no. Medura part 3 of cathedral ho nsem yebibisa nsem maku ensia pe. Na sa ensem nsia yi a mebebisa wi mepacho mo cathedral ni simonai so ni di na obuo kwan so muntie ya so pem. Aha yewo ye ni ha se amanyokuo bi ntini yete ha mo ade bia mo make sa mistake no na two ye ni ha se amanyokuo bi ntini yete ha ye wo ha as a journalist for ye adwuma. Get that straight. Ye be bisa nsem makomako insia bi wo cathedral no. Now ye bisa say, would God be interested to dwell in a holy grail surrounded by 1. Avalanche of divergent views, constructive criticisms, different shade of opinions, disagreements, etc. And so onyankopon a yesi sa konkro bia no ede amano no ebe na hohoho na aye nanije se konkro bia no a yesi amano no Eho kasa kasa menteme ho ase ye ntiase ye tiase a enye yie ye ntimi ntiase ensem bebre afa sa cathedral ho afa nenom ayembia onyankopon ebe na hohoaho a neni gye ho saa se kasa bebrebe se ekọ ho ana ekọ so e wo saa konkro bia no a yesi ama no. Is God happy? They tosu mienu. Would God be interested in seeing that a lot of private properties, state buildings, and edifices have all been crashed down in preparation to exalt his name? Ebeye onyankopon ahohoaho a na enije na aso neni se konkron bia no a yesi ama no ansa ne yebesi no edaya hodo asisi won yebubu bebre ankrankro bi dia wom aban dia wom yebubuni na efri honom kwata ansa yebesi konkron bia na ma yerade neni je ho saa se yebubu saa dan ni na egu form because esi konkron bia edema asafu yehoa eye neni so neni je ho ana. There also means would God be interested in discovering that the demolition exercise carried on earlier would run at a cost to the ordinary Ghanaian? Afi ebeye onyankopon ahohoaho to discover say hey edan na yebubu wo ho ni nara ni nara eka ewo ho na sa eka no Ghana fo esesi etua sa eka ni na edema womo a ewura no momo edan ne yomo dia at a cost. Do you get it? Ya demolish buildings. So one more ya demolish omo buildings no they esesi compensate to omo na mi bisa se ebeye onyankopon ahohoaho a nani beje so keke nani gie se ye bubu ni na na ye tua omo ka nim ne ade nani beje ho sa na. I'm just asking questions. They are also a 9. Is God interested in our hypocritical nature of worshiping him? Yeka omaya ewiase a amaya yeka hypocrite what you say and at least I can get it tonight. Hypocrite here ni twi din yeden nyatwom. The whole religious group say woman religious group be ni ho a wo mo ye nyatwom hypocrites nyatwom enye Islamic fo enye Hindu fo na Hare Krishnas na dey eye Christo fo. Infame ho said they would win maka is as it is. A Christopher, the most hypocrite ever. Kweku baby amenie efriedre me hu ye no a Christopher ye nya atwom me hu bi da. Ba me bisa se anso ebeye onyankopon fe. Eso na mi ewo ye nya atwom esum we mu eso na ni ana ewo mai we mu. Is God okay? They are also enum. Will gay and lesbian groups also have equal access to the cathedral if they would have to bless their marriage in case LGBTQ plus bill get passed? Akoba ne say LGBTQ plus ebikika ho ene abase emra ebemo mo kwan emoma ye de omo pe anasa fa hesen here dia mi bisa ne se cathedral ne ye besi no womu akwenya se woma warrior womu be ko akwa hira so ana esan se national cathedral yes ana mo ka yes so would they have equal access and omo de eduru omo so a mo be ka chem so no mo ye gay ni lesbians mo ni access which is which one is which? Okay. The Echato. Is the cathedral symbolizing the arrival of the ecumenical world? Did you hear the last one? I hear me pa. The American hear me cry to say the last one way. Is the cathedral symbolizing the arrival of the ecumenical world? Sanetiana. Is that what it is? Or is it a different thing altogether? Now, there is something that is coming that you don't know, but I know some of you know. Ebria menimu kasei. Eya na Ghana mu kasa ye kasa te se jamaye de island bi ni yete ho na te se you wonnim dia woka. Ewiase foforo bi eba o. Tie mi ye ewiase foforo bi eba. Se ewiase no ye mu bi ya ka ho asem aka na me ma TV so mpo ye. Ukoka no obi abeka cha kwaku anan conspiracy theories so yare bi na wo yare. Hwe me si ewiase foforo bi eba. Na no maka ho asem se ko na koko read, go and research entie ma no keke na enjeje me wo so kokai bi. There's a world coming, the new world order. What wasem? Do you know what is in the new world order? Eno dan chenya encho. Ewiase nara yena yebesom esom baako. Are you aware? All over the world yebesom esom baako. Eno na maka on the ecumenical world. Are you aware? Eno na mi bisa se ayembia eno no temple ni yesi ana, eno no cathedral ni yesi ana. We be some say which kind of the one world religion is coming. Kwanakwa research. Ediebenti and the Pope of Vatican in 2014-2015 made a global tour. Koreasi na Eriasi Okwen, he went all over the world and met all the religious groups around the world, including the Russian Patriarch. Do you know why? When him saying Koreasi na met all the religious groups, go and read and research and find out why the Pope of Vatican Koreasi na shia and met all the religious groups, including the Russian Patriarch. And why? And why? Edienti eno koe ekoshia omina. There is a reason. There is a reason. Oh. The one world religion is coming. Na ehu ensem bebre enam kwem eba. Ebe ehu se. Great. Inti yede ensem we esi ho. The cathedral in the eye of God. Part 3 na medieso no food for thought. Now, back to our emerging secret cult society making waves at many tertiary institutions across the country. Tonight, to begin with, I am going to play the storyline, how this new Christian movement arrived at most of our tertiary institutions. Afi mebebo adibia chiro no wetie. Kwaye fa so a sa secret cult we everywhere universities SHS na se for we recruit a dom enya sam keto o wo batan no wutifie wo no wukutifie wo de abofra na akoto science and technology wo de abofra na akoto Legon wo de na akoto Cape Coast wo de na akoto Tamale yetito o any other universities yetifie with the hope say your money isua de o there be emofra na so baako eye obi dia emofri ene obi na etu anamon na kwa ben su na nipa no odo omo fa so odo omo fa nyame som nteteɛ so ana odo omo fa satanic so this is a clear satanic group enipa oda group ya no your friend is saying Apostle Vini Bini eno so firi hin tokuro be mu no ofiri pie ye but we pie wo Ghana ho Emma why then we recruit young men and women and destroy a lot of my lives. Watch this. Take a listen to this carefully.
All right, now we have Papa Evans in the studio. What is happening?
Kwame, this is a story emerging from Christ Symbolic Union. Sorry, but it's popular among students, especially SHS students and university students. They conform be nim a decam. as I'm talking to you this morning, Sofuna and Agyeman say, sorry, no, waguno this morning. The reason is because you may be a PP if you are sorry, first of all, often crown from the SHS into a SHS more like unions. Now, sorry, sorry, now. In Tomba University now, that's where the bigger churches. In Tomba University now, they meet on regular occasions like to say they sorry now. So it's a bigger church among the university populace. Sorry, no. In conform doors umpire ma na kwa nyame nim no kwedin abranti o kase out mu ze aboto kakana na tani age no because a man o mu ho ofe intino usually an conform wants to relate to them or find friendship with them, but they are brainwashed that they shouldn't have any relations with anybody outside the church. And 79 years so for no a man or no or more sorry them about 95% of them or no mother. And not just or no mother. Not just or no mother, Kwame, some of them he onu mother and you some is orgy sex, and he would make sure say onu more than maybe about 3 or 4 people or no more than he asks them to touch themselves. Sometimes or you see even sex toys on them, and to the extent that he then comes to preach to them, say he needs to know their body types so that so that he can advise them on potential suitors.
Let's break it down. Papa, we are all TV this here. What sorry? Apostle Vinnie Max Bunny. Or say there. Sorry for Bishop. Sorry. Is always lawyer. So answer direct questions. Okay. Papa, you are all TV this room. What sorry? Sorry. That's already Edison. That's already in the Christ Symbolic Union, but the Nipa don't name a Decam Church. Decam Church. Yeah. Symbolic Union.
That is bluffy.
You are. Now, I saw no here. How many years?
I mean, the church has been in existence for close to 10 years.
Close to 10 years.
Yeah.
How he?
Okay. But usually, a campus-based ministries. Okay. Into the SHS in the universities. Once the SHS for now, it's a no margin developing into a peculiar from her. Into a university no. Now already the campus-based ministry now on Mudu joining. Okay. That's
all branches.
Yeah, all branches across all the universities. Okay. You have Decam Church in Legon, KNUST, across any major university.
Now, Oba KNUST, administration.
Oba KNUST administration most of the times. Now, Oba, I will say, even times that colleagues are more sorry instead of some medical class, no, they go say a conserve apostle. Okay. TV abit me a call no the animal ko bit me as the anyway kran yede. Okay. Omo asika o. Enti
papa no any enquadran be eda.
On
almost a man
almost
Kwamunim. It's like a privilege. Already conversation
right.
And the way I saw it, everybody is fighting for honor attention. That's the impression he creates to them. And remember, Opekiomu from a very childhood stage until Ensign Omedu University, they have been brainwashed to the level that he is seen as a symbolic figure in their lives. These are children that they don't even respect their parents.
Answer wow do comment no account no what let me find out. Enti asoro no e won crying. Yeah. And papa no omoko Sunday asori.
Omoko Sunday asori omoko weekdays asori.
Okay. Enti oha no watonsa afre ebi ankwada bi no odom akwada.
Sanity.
Na ankwada ebi aba monti abaka se ampampa oni omo ada.
Kwabe be brain na send me no kase o maba abonten kase say na papa na dia yeme. So you see this is how I go about to say bia ya akoto no ne beda na say ope boshen a no waka akoto nsembo ne a kire boshen to makes boshen feel important say and everybody is fighting for his attention until now you feel special say ona oye sofo no leader and as ona oben sofo no and that's what he does to them and e kodru mi that's ono obi adesity and he started doing all this with them. And about 4 girls, not on no more that. Or do you say be a Bema Baco, maybe on a bear, Nipa bear
3 some 4 some. And no, but the real orgies here. A group of people having sex together, that's how it is. So 1, 2, 3, maybe I'm 1, 2, 3, 6. Then yeah.
Kwame, that's the strategy he has been using all this while. And aside that aspect, Asori ni sika nkra ni sika wagigi nyina no they see a dime.
Correct also or the other starting free JHS not SHS.
This is a testimony coming from someone who has suffered
since also as you say
so for say asori no wagu no say issues never out na e blow no any asori no na anye biem. And these are crowd formed from GHS to SHS to the university. Kwame, he severed any ties or more with the outside world. Into all that they know is the church. They say the testimony yana Branty Yiken. Even unomu host of crowd they don't talk to anybody. Memman so more sorry them he bars them from having relationship amongst girls no more. Not knowing is or you more. And Kwame, I can say this on authority. A man no more sorry them more for pa. More for pa. Sometimes
this is a pure morning drive and this is a pure I report.
Madam, a question I know you have them understand. And they only breathe.
All right, okay. This is not in relation to her. We are discussing now. So what go sorry now?
Sorry no.
Okay, but Obia. Is it criminal?
Kwame, parents need be and cranny be parents have now come up. You see, to say Bianca, maybe you obey. Now, myself any tie I have with you, and you have tried every other means to get me back to your side, but it's not working.
Did he rape any of them?
It doesn't look like
no.
So it was based on consensual sex.
Yeah, but manipulating.
No.
Oh, forget it.
No,
it's very manipulating.
They can even charge him say or no because of nidibia. I was sorry no. And what their influences are for no my sir. They can be charged in court.
But these are adults.
Yeah. No, they are not adults.
Only be adult, then the below 60 years. That we can talk about that. But if he had sex with consensual sex with a member of his church,
and how quite benefits or no could have with our consensual
sex, faith and belief.
He's taking advantage of that. He's using our faith, and now or they manipulating crowd.
Let's see what happens next.
Yes, the testimony that's coming say and cranny be crabby underage.
Okay. Then we have a point.
Be underage and Kwame, me the statement I'll make about this and say I feel sorry and I feel sad for most of the church members because to say I won't even come to you. Only me being I don't respect you. So the parents have come out say this time around that everything has blown up. They want to take action against Sofuna and Kasa. And then again, Sofuna also brainwash them to the extent that they don't relate to anybody. So now say you go sorry and someone who's in the university will do final and that's be bring to university. All in life onimi say sorry no. How is this person going to bridge the gap between unknowing the society? How are they even going to trust people again? I mean, these are places they went for salvation. Say that and these are the things that our students and as our colleagues and our daughters and sisters, these are the things that they are going through.
Sad. Sad. Say Christ symbolic. What is Christ symbolic about this? What is Christ like about this? And you may know it would be anywhere. Yes, and then young coupons and then conform at this age of formal life. Grow up also socialize any idea no brainwash you a big crank a be the besi but one the impression say or before be apart from obi or court now sorry bino evil and you'll be also or don't cry no say a family everybody there and I won't if you read the screenshots near testimonies and performer and the conversations he has had with them or manipulative say who cried who said no Becca said Drew she am this hotel have this then he will list the things the kind of things he will do with you because Becca was other say and performer and now what all my and now all you almost manipulate you almost.
All right.
They do everything.
So, these are the things that make people lose interest and faith in the church. because pockets of issues like this.
A group, a demonic group.
Pockets of issues like this. Ababa will go through this situation. I'm not sure the person will come back to the church. And these are people they pick them from scratch. And these are pastors that they revere. So when it comes up like this, it makes people even lose faith in the Christianity, and it makes people lose faith in religion.
Lose faith in the Christianity.
Quite a problem. Say ono ankasa ebia ne o ni da ho boni na o I believe that a lot of the church members, we should see them as victims who are so vulnerable. I think both parents, any other churches should be looking out for them to give them proper counseling, because you know what, it's based by faith or the nyame dimu and and yet a bit me di yamedi and every grass and so be and all that. So when people are so vulnerable, and this is where a has say or found kwadano from that age. I mean, akwada no odim he near nipano obakachi biano na ofulusa to a point obey titi who can't say me actually now so I believe that instead of we accusing ebia and kwaranse omoya kwada boni omonkaso bia hondas for no, I think we need to identify them and then give them proper counseling and let them know say ebia for all this while they have been under bondage of somebody and
kwa huni obi adanse ebia ma wasend yes omomutua seed money any offering or jijin kwala niska yes adan
sorry
bedi e wo ho se odi nyamidi na ato so
omunyina na nyamidi na ato so
enye all jokes aside obi enu obeka so ya so and the name is giving it Christ symbolic ministry.
Ono de ha nso o de fama we no de o mo de ye no na e boni na bia that's the picture I wanted to get to
always up na say hu say nyoma we no ene ontina yi na ofi asori no ma. He brands you demonic, he brands you satanic. The church members will not have anything to do with you again.
All right, this hey. All right, now
great. I hope say about time muti na mo hwenso. Abrantie no no da ho no. Asori otie no what to do in Christ symbolic ministry. Tell me, it's a DNA is symbolic about him that symbolizes Christ like. Osofwa sebin prediasa. One a young lady eda ewo demu. Ne maiwa be se miensa su gina ho a wo mo hwe no. Som no. This is a clear satanic. It's a cult. More revelations looming as events begins to cast its shadows. And so, afi nipa bebre ni aba de ekos no so no sana nye Kristo som na mosom na mum eye bonsam ena wa form no. Everybody now the awareness is spreading like a hamatan fire. Take a listen to this as well.
Hey. Like I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Seeing this decam story, and I surely knew this would come out like one day. Hey, I was in the same hostel with about, let's say, 20% of these decam members. I wouldn't lie, like with the few I knew, I'll classify them as 20% because no Mugu hostel, I'll be specific. Providence Hostel, Kuti. We had most of the ladies from decam in that hostel, and money be. And believe you me, that girls name Buadisi. I don't know if they had been brainwashed not to talk to other guys, and then they only give respect to their men. And this is where who among your women, hey, Papa Philip, Papa John, Papa say. I knew something like this would come out one day. Me say, sometimes it's so annoying. Like when you're in a hostel with someone, and you're necessarily you are going to sort of propose or going to hit on or something. Nah, but FSA, who hostel member like, okay, hello, good morning, good afternoon. And me, from a room, the next room was a room occupied with decam ladies, you understand? So it's nice. Like, hello, good morning. So, Mr. What's your mono? What's your dear? These people will look at you in some way, be like you don't even exist. You understand? But when they are going to their meals, into me, me right, decam, and I'm left here decam, mema. And Charlie, it was so annoying. How they see their men, Papa Philip, Nasati do man where Dianepa near the Coma Papa Philippa. What yes? So one day I confronted one of them. Ladies, now I said, listen, that kind of attitude that you ladies are portraying in this hostel, no. And apparently, I'm in your hostel home because man, I had some friends be coincidentally. That issue also came about some a group be on my base from Mudikam and the same complaint. So I told them, say, you know, say no, what be tired you say BBC, number by my say more Tima Fubi. This is Papa John and Papa Philip and a Baba Bejimo. I know they had been brainwashed or something, but Charlie, it was I don't know. Seeing this doesn't surprise me. But those ladies, any sorry for no, or more man and quite the respect man, or more man is no. Charlie, I'm even happy seeing this story.
Now, beyond this, he had several sexual relationships, an encounter, plus messages depicting manipulation, abuse, and brainwashing. The Awuti Yanzuho, afi kwan odo omo faso no say, one girls ne deda rough. And if you so send messages near ade de ma wom. Na ni na no kwan of faso de ni na na manipulation. Maka Ghana mu be fa mu mfa wo ye de be ka kire wo. En sorry bebre a wuntimi nyae no eye honhom a eye honhom a ye manipulation. Minim say the make manipulation wo twi mu. Ye manipulate mu. Oh yes. And am abaye nkoa. Oh wei, nkola ni na ya nkoa ma no. Yes. Abuse wom. Mamini messages ni bi nchire wo. Messages on nkura na be exchange ni ade. All right. Take a look at this. Kind message we and so every 4th July we were told to contribute money to appreciate AVMB, and of course this sounds nice, right? So according to your position class in church, you are given a target to so my class we were to pay 500, I think, per a person. I just paid 100. And that was the end. 4th July is his birthday. Why birthday? Also for your that screen is we. Pete we you ne birthday. Messages no and track on. Making kind be wa ama mamwetie. E hu said the city na we a bad time na se wo fie na se wo ba wo university SHS a ma weni emra the air corner so hwa say whoa, this is up. I'm sorry. Some parts of the messages are very disturbing, bad words, but then for the purposes of the air, I'll say, whoa, this is absolutely beautiful and sexy. I love it. You have electrified me. I swear, I must bank you. I won't let you go scot-free. It's a must for me. I wish I am doing it right now. I am itching. Your breeches are very beautiful and tantalizing. Ukwa. Messages ni bi da on nkwala na exchange we you or say you organize sex parties, break people virginity in the name of father-daughter relationship, shoot porn videos with your own dear sheep, wicked, blah blah blah. The messages na track on to yes. Now tonight I want to show you an account of a victim of this satanic movement in Ghana's tertiary institution. A young lady bia ono so ka ho bia why victim. E was our group with Nasha Asamoah Oka. Me pese wa wuti na se wa in some wa trotro messages, but at least to me your messages ni bi. Nti e pese wo hwe a young lady. Watch this. I say I have been scammed since 2013 and work kana sem no. Those of you asking me why, it is a long story, hopefully, and you would hear the full story on the media. I have been so drained this week here. It was all there. Some West Nibu man, you're too good to use them. And Mama yen say I'll say you understand mental manipulation. Okay. Kukoso sa nemni ade. This is it. Now, mama nkwa homa so na menko ye adwuma keto e bi na story we are also doing this story with another media house wo so a follow up papa pay in Kumasi Pure FM to won say my credit to Pure FM for and am no mo we Kwame and afin so Abranti FM Evans Bonsu a producer ma Pure FM meaning coding comment commando my winning stay was so messages in stay was naming Evans in Ninkomo pretty shortly. Good evening, Evans.
Good evening, Kwaku.
Now, what is saying?
I'm not now, sorry.
Wonderful, yes, you are papa. Now, first and foremost, ma mimbisa or say, it no man a yard away. Me no didn't come off 5 minutes maximum. Now, ye casa brand here, Apostle Bino Sahwanya. Per Musum Him ewo Kumaseno. Mu discover it to be who?
When we started, so you don't have a problem when I blend the English with the Chi.
Oh, fra.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'm here for Niakefo.
Yeah.
When we started with this expose, to answer your question, he was discovered to be a pastor who owns a campus ministry, and then the campus ministry are scattered across the various major universities. You can talk of UCC, Legon, KNUST, and various major senior high schools. And so he has those ministries in it. And basically, he started as a junior, more or less, in the campus ministry. And I say, and he's been running for the past 13 years.
13 years?
Yes, wow. For the past 13 years.
Wow, yeah. Wow. Now, it now comes clear, say, yes, this is not a Christian movement, but it's a cult. Now, give us a sense of understanding of some of the guys now, and the young ladies now, with me encounter with some of them. Of course, we have also made some contact with some of them. One more understanding of movement, they thought it was a Christian movement or what?
Okay, let me place it on record that as at this moment, all the statements and as in some church members na kafa sofono MBE no one. So let me say from almost side is an allegation, but I'll proceed on that score because we are sorry man no more. And I too say allegations now. Why would they close the church and I say dissolve the church? So it goes to refuel. They say AB and some may be king. No crabby be woman as any. But for the sake of let me put it on that side. These are allegations from church members or having made these statements now. This is how it all started. The church is known popularly to be called DCAM, but they call it Christ Symbolic Union. But there will be enemy DCAM, and DCAM is spelled DECAM. DCAM. It started about 13 years ago as a union of people of God, and as in crowd, my you say, Omesum Yankopon no Kremuno, and the ABC and Yaboy home pioneer, Yedinyankopon Kumo. So basically, that's how it started, and a lot of the young ladies and young men went into it.
I see.
And since it's been running for the past 13 years, they established campus-based ministry. Yeah. I'll pick it from where the impact is really felt, which is the university. But only Omudin Komo, from junior high school, and Omo joining and I said the union, which became a church. They joined it from junior high school through to senior high school. Obidri University, because Penifoni Biwo University, they associate themselves with Penifoni Mo University, no Manante. The interesting side of the story that's Ubedru University Honum now. That's where I personally had an encounter with some of them.
Yeah.
They don't associate with anybody outside the university and that's outside the church group. The analogy is that outside the church is viewed as carnal people, and as a sebi we as for it is a oh now about 3% obesum nyankopon criminal beko heaven only we as for no be dear grand as obekasa we as new no one hwe no atwe ba we as So they don't associate with anybody outside the church. And you no more hostel, another no more class on casa on own few, and in his own few politely in a disrespectful manner. So this is what had been happening all these years with members involved in the church. And sorry, penny for the be from Papa, being from they have different whatever ranks within the church. And since software has been competing, or more or less, he's become more like a father figure for them. Then again, he carves a niche for himself, say, or no, yeah, more or less a God-sent figure. So you don't question the authority of a God-sent figure. No, they all respect him, they revere him, and they all respect him and they revere him. And most of them even have a problem with their parents on the basis that because they suffer the just suffer again two more things parents there.
Let's just say most of students no more universities near be brenano parents so kind of very recalcitrant.
Yeah, very recalcitrant to their parents. And I'll come back to the conversation we are having. But just to give you a glimpse of see after the church was dissolved, say girls need be a catch parents say sorry or I paid your mom could be some of the parents broke down in tears because some of them had left home. Girls need be a free fear or monthly fear because sebe say oh mommy and our papa as on my own cause sorry now my many of papa is view as say someone abia or prevent it or having call home. And since it's in the Bible that you have to work out your salvation with fear and trembling in 10 years, obey any parents and say, oh, yeah, devil. And I said they are evil people. And then obey free few corners of our cotton and down for chain and down for what from obey. So these things have been going on. But to come back to the main discussion I have, and within the church, are associated with anybody outside the church. That is one of their practice.
I see. And
most of them compete for the attention of the pastor. And the pastor capitalizing on this based on the allegations now, victims, I prefer to call them victims because some of them claim that at time of money pastor encounter, which is a sexual encounter, they were minors. But now some of them are adults in it. So I prefer to call them victims. I must say, I sorry them one more. The pastor, you don't question the authority of the pastor, and two, so question the authority of the man of God that, but generally you invite curses upon yourself. So on this call, they are all competing. Say Sophono, they will be the darlings of Sophono, which in this Sophono is called Apostle Max Bunny, and they are all competing for their attention. And he also, based on the allegation, capitalized on that. And then make certain individuals feel special. You make you feel special and those things. And then one thing that the girls told me was that sometimes Rebecca Charles say or steady body. Now say say now body so
steady body.
Yeah, so that he'll be able to advise you on a potential suitor. That's one aspect of it. And now says boy no. How to treat you. Remember that the church is called Christ Symbolic Union, and he creates an atmosphere that you feel more like a family. And aside the sexual aspect that he empowers some of them to also be independent minded and business minded. Let me use the word business minded. Although some of them that I can say on authority, for instance. Most of them have been very business-minded that they are doing well financially in terms of their business output.
All right,
but
Evans.
They will now tell you that.
Evans,
yes, sir.
What they are no be see who am for in there. But quickly, I want a question from this. Maybe Bisawi. And say we also learned there at a time, also for it to make eyes on your girls need be that with them. Now a binimuso line up with them or no more share activity na cost.
Yeah. That's part of Nyoma by on the business minded score. Just give me 30 seconds. On it, he only didn't come on what was there. Pastor had an ulterior motive because or empower owners eventually you bring the money to the church. And so can no personally DSCC dime bear 5 to 7 houses in Accra. But to answer your question, because the girls have been competing with his attention and most of them are craving for attention. When he meets you, some of them he slept with them, and then he pitches Omo against each other. Mameka no chize as a or no there we are. Na say kwaku no pewa. Oba be ka say be Evans. And yes, say Evans crown this if you are now because so who say only meeting command you will feel jealous and as only him say only Evans.
Talk a kamani boom.
Aha, okay, and then Emma we blow up. Because okay, ka omutia bon o wia no or connect person na akoka we ho asembo ne akire we ntino eventually as only almost obia died everybody felt say we go carry one we go carry one na so cry me to say we cry and the man ni blow up no.
Great.
And they tell us that he slept with two sisters at the same time.
Hey.
And sometimes to another pretext say he wants to study their body, he will lay back and then let the ladies themselves whilst they let them touch themselves for his viewing pleasure. To them they are yes. To them, they are touching themselves to know their body well. That's the impression he sells to them. They say, but to them, but now they understand that he was doing that for his viewing pleasure. That's one aspect of it. And the other aspect of it was also when they mentioned that he had orgy sex, and orgy sex is basically say multiple people having sex at the same time. Yeah, orgies. Wow. So whilst only a bit and not the other girls necessarily be that, and then a member no more also raised concerns about the fact that soft crack a commutia will be all your bema now. I saw them who feel it go do on my soft crack can once and bonny actually on. Eventually, the girl draws away. Then let me end this note. Currently, one of the things that Omo Dissolve are sorry now fighting over. Statement given by Bontian, the former church executives, they were the church executives of the church, but because they describe themselves as former church executives. They are fighting for security amidst the allegations now, but it's a soft the
Okay, good. Evans, face your mind for tonight. Definitely, this is a developing story, so we'll definitely touch base with you in the coming days. Now you will see the echo. Well, it was for this is pretty fascinating, very explosive. Yes. Also, if we are Muhammad the Apostle, Vini, Bini, whatever his name is. And what supposed Christian movements across our tertiary institutions, all the universities are on Maimwa, including SHS, with the pretext of Odem Kurano, Eko Nyamesumu, only ending up say, baby Odem Kurane be doing it. Into we are wofwa. Obano was school, Utifie, Wadrian was abofani kusuya de diaba. Abofani bedru fie no na wati tua wo parent no so believe in say tertiary institution there or any institution of higher learning no abofani kosua de no wa ba be bobra papa o hwe de asasa bonsam this satanic movement a o meko bie no hwe ade ye de ye nkura no wo mo de ekoso wo man nim se ya na emu bi ka sa na mo bi a bi fi so yempe Christopher asam no enyesa your regulatory agencies no more here about the saying omutimi rewura our premier universities and were allowed the space to operate so freely. Is it all because freedom of religion, freedom of association? Our university councils, authorities, due diligence in order to allow them or give them access and a space. Is it all about say, oh, freedom of association, oh, SU, oh, Christian this, that? But check the record. Shebonia nipa we with you. Was say and croft awofo mau kwa. Now when you know mo ye nyanzo, there are lots of satanic name behind it. And mo fra was say wom. When Yankopon hu Ghana mo boati. Na ommo ye ho ban ye ma baby omo hihye bia. This has been Ghana Speaks, brought to you by Awos Unisex Boutique. Koho na untimin dresso onye kama. For all the occasions biano, Awos Unisex Boutique has a quality authentic leather bag, shoes, sandals, bibia, perfumes, or the bema mawde ako occasion emanioma akokoye. I am Kweku Anan. I'll be back. Come back, and of course, we've walked two leg of the journey, making 10 minutes past the hour 9. This is the Seed Show with Kweku. And tonight, my guest, Professor Baffour Agyeman Duah, former United Nations senior governance advisor. Now, Ghana speaks the Amedebrewi, and Kumayadma Wednesday, the part 2 bedrow, part 3 war. Beninphobia issue statement via a move pa. Make us a brand to a Ghana Police Service for a manhunt or more anything. Say what to him, quiet a slim mipobim, ye nim baby wafa. Oko. Mamiko short break, me ba. Professor Baffour Agyeman is in the studios, and then we take the next on S Gracia, S whatever, plus the book. Yes, General Echampon, The Life and Times of Ghana's Head of State. Wait, and honorable candidate Japan say, or the moon send be bedding, or the Bay Juma. Send or Bayano. Stick and stay. I'll be back.
For all your top stationery needs, Sebo Stationery, your Unauthorized product, customized exercise books, and many more. Anytife anasa WhatsApp, 0246 396 277. Send email info@jkglobal.com. JK Industries and Investment Limited. Everything to anything paper.
So now you're an inquiry. We are what you lose at the world. Blana me more why. A jabedi there. A drone any. We are Spanish garlic mixture. A boama moja dear full sunny. A when you pay the enemy. Collect. I face so as also boa and mobile cassa, pampa, and when you trim. Obia na kuma boni peli. Obia or Johnson tentem. Obia the nasi atata. I feel so be a slap dear at dokono the pedian and nanina. Collect.
Eja, we also Spanish garlic capsules, a supporting immune system.
That's all.
Shenenso, Edroy, and Yama Oba wa fair through. The Oma Accra no 4. Accra Onya in Fear Dumienu, ain't mean fair Dre. Fre 0266 114111.
FD Ashisha Sa Ijedi in Kra to Imu Adia to Muse.
Great, welcome back. This is the Seed Show. Tonight, I am Kweku Anan, your investigative journalist. I host the show. Shannon say, Franco Trading Enterprise on scrupulous persons we are using the Facebook account to defraud innocent persons. Share and a 1 year victim. Franco Trading Enterprise, authentic trade, Franco Trading Facebook account, equity about 100,000 likes this year. I'll say, but what in Komubia person need in the website www.francotrading.com. And then Android Franco Trading, iOS Franco Trading, Instagram, and also at Franco Trading. Nina na or say ubetimi I then use ne momo pay code no 189480 and their transactions be there friends and Franco Trading Enterprise stock in genuine Samsung, Nokia, iPhones, Franco TV, digital and satellites with ultra panels among Neme Bebre or air conditions ranging from 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 Nina horsepower. Kone Aswe ewa Adabraka opposite Roxy Cinema Hall. Franco Trading was 055 810 6241 and 0302 225 651. Wait me so have visiting the website and said I may catch on the Daneni na Niama added na kwemu ediama. I say do not pick on my numbers from the Google debi. Franco Trading still phone papa fieni. Bomodia na support sa eye dwumedia ye dia eye Konfuanochi teaching center hono eye cancer center ho ye omomwa emwa benya ye koboa mo se na be ombetimi aye dwumedi bi ma akoso ye wo sa treatment center ho nti create account name ni Oman FM flood victims account number no 113100 another 005341001 a Greek Development Bank head bank no branch no Medina has and I'll bet me so what the contribution the afa momo number 0542 869979 idin dason Kenneth Techi Japan or Modiana Baye Mwa by Intimini Nkomo. Up next tonight my main discussion me no be din komo say in my opinion is no me ma wo me opinion mu no say o man se di enim ye hya ase no o man pani bia ba ye wo eku a wo mane o man pani no ekọ nakra na dwene omutu no fo nsem bi wo na onte ase a saa eku yi ene ne trase edwene etoato adwene ye mpensem mu a ya to omudin Council of State saa eku yi ena Professor Baffour Agyeman kana no former United Nations Senior Governance Advisor enso edina no atum bi se eku yi eku a enche nipa omu bem no se omu ye nipa sebe impredias omu ye debe womu nim debe ye nipa womu asen asom omen ewo ne kromu and integrity womu ye nipa nso a se womu nsem so obi nya nipa bi se reference bi keke no enti se ye ti ase se enye adwuma nso a wo bem a na che se wo ba be expect se si tua wo ka full salary na se eyetu ho ache na wo di besi wo ka besi we so a ye wo other stakeholders bi nso a wo mo nso no ayeye enwuma ko retirement a still ye da so tua omoka. Now as a state, where do we draw the line? Arguably by say san crofone etu omoka ne ye nyai including Council of State remunerations here the moment na ye ntwa so anase where do we draw the line? Professor Baffour Agyeman will give us some perspectives and analysis on that bit, plus the full detail of book your try. University of Ghana. Medin Kayakao. Minim se o ma adopti bookie and I'm more adopted or political science department. Na maybe sa prof say I am bia cause one would do work on yaba. So ma adopted because call level 100, 200, 300, 400. Ubi sa o mese o monka kutu e champo ho asam nkyira wa yentimi nka nkyira. Prof, he's my dad or me papa or me bibia Prof Memwajo. Eko yie de. Wonderful. Prof, first of all, Mami, take a bite of Ghana Speaks here a while ago about Osofo Onenam campuses here or Yenyomoe. I mean, Obertoto, what do you make of this explosive development way? Yeah.
If you just a DP and your neck, cost why it media nation high not a tree, I feel no beer at it. So, young smart, but we are seeing the Emmy Yaka Cranny say Christianity, you know,
yeah,
and yet African, a foreign import,
yeah.
Bible tells say free. Say Middle East, Egypt, ne call him Moses or cross. Fine. The same goes with Islamic religion.
Yeah.
And all these religions. I have deep respect for religion.
Yeah.
Now, me pesa mi say, ansana Brunidi ni Christianity ba, ana Arabs di omo Muslim yiba. Now we as Africans now, na wo ye religion.
Yeah.
Na so ho na se religion ba na age a enya bone.
Yeah.
Na so am say it me beji sa the free baby bay any chen kura ma ne chen ye ni ankasa e chen omom de breye no. Sa na say Christianity aye. They also me no. Okay, na no kure say.
Yeah.
Your democracy guarantee freedom of religion. To be a person or tina sorry, we will be an emra in sin quine. Now, the abani say, Nkrofobi the say, Yamismono, authority and abeye business.
Yeah.
Ye di bu nipa, essay nipa wo ye man. Story of me betu yana okay. Or say, ya sorry.
Yeah.
Eno ni nenem school na say kwade ahometen say obi ba school ma baby school authorities and it seems say ada obi enter emra ye wo school yesu say ko school o enter school compound kra it me busa say o be ye den if you say o bonko da no ho ban a teacher for ni school authority mo bo mo ban say bibi a strange ba wa o say ebusa but for the past several years universities is kra no what I sorry and make actually me free I brought Baffour from Bachelor or Lagos. Now me da Udo flats. Me first 3 weeks I almost went mad. If we say
really,
and no best at 2-3 a.m. U better say Nkrofobi TTM. Hey, Nama sorry. Me di who sorry.
One more cartons though.
Sorry, friend.
Aye.
Say Yakopon what today me. Na ye tietiem bebe enti wana me mbusa mu a ena mu say ebo anopa be phone no a na students na sorry park bi wo Saba Hall achiro na me boy Udo flat na obe se nipa no ye pesi up and down from one goal post to the other na omo said the American de me busa mu a ye see students na omo sorry omo e bompa yankopo 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because mama I don't know if they still do it, but for the 2 years I stayed on the campus, that was what they were doing. It was so
University of Ghana.
I'm telling you, yes, we've been there. I experienced it. Whether it still continues today, meaning, and of course, fact is saying ye classrooms subzima sorry bear or habi will be at an sorry now classrooms of course we are universities. Nobody's against religion. I'm Christian. I believe in God. But the way I am maho kwanya obia sematia sorry ni de na ye bu nipa no. E ade ase ahwe ni ye. Nti how sorry I okay enya me nwanwa.
Yeah.
In the late 70s, US sorry BC. Jim Jones,
yes.
No California na or ye and what they call Guyana.
Yeah.
Central America. Uni so timi ye poison see ho. Ema nipa be setas obi anum bi.
Ewi. Just like that.
Jim Jones. Nyankopon. Na poor people no gather o man no capture o mind say odo mbeko heaven. Ebi na wo Ghana say oba utimi gina ho say osofo say mpesa me inspect your body.
Can you imagine?
You just open up for the osofo to inspect your body. And unfortunately, most of these people who submit to that, they are highly educated. University for. Then therefore, they follow this. Enti media
anyway
me me mo bi ten
as no
bi aten bi apen no ye na yakopon na mbon pa ye se o msevu ye na
exactly great. So that's a Prof bite on this Ghana Speaks here they turn and we part now Prof asemi start ya but you start na say ya na nsem no titi just ya na ye to ye boase ya na we come in at the right time and then we also try to get the speakers to get time and speak to us and make a lot of sense to us. Now, this issue until about maybe say barely 2 weeks ago. Now, where is Professor Baffour Agyeman coming from? Is it us to say yes, you are against that enumeration or say a demo and say S gratia, whatever it is, as far as Council of State here concerned, extending to other stakeholders? Let's get to the import of your interpretation.
Did kind? Mejidi say the way a constitution was structured governance bebree bi ohwa na madwene me se emfaso ni sukase e sikase ye nti mra e ba se ma ye ho kyere yen ye ni sika ntua kapa ye ntua nipa kapapa na no ma ye no ene koma e ba se nipa behwehwe the way a Ghana ye sikasem fefa na hwemu a ye create institutions bia yes say sika wo mo amre so a mfaso pa wo so no ye hunu ene kofa saa nkomodie e ba bebosumi achi a some kika bia bi ba news mu na nyasa metai Council of State in fact members of the Council of State they deserve our respect utmost respect because mostly normally nipa are very accomplished in their own ways retired commanders of the army, chief of defense staff, retired inspector general of police, retired chief justices. Nipa more sabi omo de nipa. Enti fata. Yeah. Name said the rationale omo ye constitution omo de ani se bia se o mampanyin wo ho a obehia foto bi. Nti ohia nipa bia se base bibi kire no so a wo de akọ na otu no fo. Ne de toso mienu. Ya ni se base o mampanyin so o ponti obi adwuma bi mu a omo yi nyuma na o se basa enso emfasa di no nko Council of State no mo nhwe nipa kro no so ya improve ana se bibisa ema o mampanye eno mati 3 menu ko mo ye ni until say Professor Kwapon first time obey chairman of the Council of State no na enti omonka the 8 years of Rawlings no na say so omo ye den na enti omonka they were there
but no mo ba
Professor Kwapon of late good memories I have of him. Onona say coming from the academic background or started at some organization be mu say yentro yenye research yenye policies yenye see na start ya na ye which is good. Na me position is afutu pa na so mampanyin here dia. Anya nka 33 million Ghanaians no mampanyin betumi afere obia your economists, your here for agri bibio here biano. So what you say I win your phone call from a mampanyin say, Anan, President in your person would when you beja will go would the bank on Jesse so I
yeah.
So this a football pa dear. Nenke here say di nipa be say aduasa say aduasa no matena wo say mo de madwuma ne se buntu man and I say Uber approve appointment and so because I'm not saying maintain some mampanyi bi a nominate obi ama Council of State for akase papa di yempe no na is quite say
disapproval bi ama maintain bibia sada
so mo ya de na say ehye kokwa mu dia and ye be because I never heard this
before
tina chasa wo hwe de ntia ye di nipa aduasa nu atra wa institution ya create bureaucracy ama won ye ma wo mo cars ye mo mo petrol ye mo drivers na ye tu mo cars every month about 28,000
and I'm not sure the Ghanaians name they okay
oh na say nansen e ba public and same see
nansen ya ne ye hu say see ye mo cars
ye tu mo cars minim say de loan o say de ma wo mo but now no ye ni ye papa to be afedi odini de ba ye epiepie mu nya saboso bi etu aneka nto oni ye no 4 years boso bi etu aneka enu owi e okon ye sa koma no say 300,000 360,000 plus enu no otsade course oh Agyeman be ye motu ameka boso me bia na Agyeman kura na free sanka volunteer work motu ameka wi amasa akofa 360,000 something no osa this can sa call enu na kofa sanse na
so it means a prof this is what we've been doing all this while in our
the fourth republic since 1993 you started your fourth republic so Canada near 10 regions no na nipa no ye best 28 say you be regions yeah teo na president so appoint e bi no na ye see enya 6 additional regions amana expand say I'm say about 34 35
the assembly ya no moka
eno ni asem bi asema na sabi mpanfo mu to president for wonya safu true for any university or any expert anywhere in the world eno ntina se usisi a wo mon kon ka bomb busumi bia ne afi bia it's going to Nansan will be calculated here. Now it's almost minimum say 14 or say 20 million cedis.
Quite a lot too.
Quite a lot. What the Council of State in so enti amani pa bebre kire say me ka ho bi say sa adwuma mo ye party even though he respective. Yeah. Now no to Brazil chairman. Oh, a very good friend of mine. Very decent man. Very hard-working guy. The media na ya me say Sankrofo no ya fa omo a said omo abo mo bra wi a ya ye adwuma nye sika nke hia se ye dia katua to nemom se eye nimunyam krase be kase we council of state nemom sabi ka wo betuo any baby ode ye mo allowance wo travel allowance wo petrol allowance and it's in order
yeah
na etwa te said ye wo ya adwuma and some of omo members are sabi wo ya na adwuma ban adwuma retire on his or her salary. Near Sako a council member. Now we charge council member salary na. Once I do pension na. And some of budget as gracia na.
Ne cars.
Oh, not just say oh share sikabia. A buy ye to chow no. Not just say kasa here near. Yes, will be na mene. Baby. Yaniana amana here.
Ya bokwan bia to baby. But Prof, look at it from this angle. Say, woman so mote bench so as members of the Council of State. Woman so intimi who said no, there be ye too free cry, ye cry na tibia e woman cry so cry na more mind it. Yes, ye proposals ye chaso. Ye ever see a chaso. Intimi massa so mo akro mu hu sa de na. Let's try to read their minds. I know.
Otini baby eni aponte no eni ote ho ne etia ne ka to gba afadidie sei so no so ye wie no agye no bosumi akatua bia eni on de wawie 4 years oko nti oho anu hu se check bi akoto na account mu no obu says na sika we de free no hwe mu anu hu se oh say ye madwuma mekoye ne se bibi de s gracia no so wo pa de mensa anye ti onu no gene sa Toma or Mujiano, so
since the debate started, no, woman PM because okay, Pamlo Trana crazy, NDP.
One can say, be on here, Sicano. Only say, we are here, Nipa, Yankopon, value be of friend greed. Or be a millionaire, millionaire be a piscamo. Intimidate me, I don't blame me, Massima Mecano. It has nothing to do with the individuals. Your members, not at all. I respect them. It's the system that we have created that I'm attacking.
Great. So making progress. Since this is enshrined in our constitution, where can we enact something or amend what to either stop it or something?
And TNI, I support to constitutional reform. This is one of the key issues. That's
right.
See, be maintain crana, ye ni salaries, num film, nemum, a honorific. Me to ya casa or your Council of State member. Me me to President for. And unquansa and Munyam
shake a sepa.
Intisabi, Yanko First Street is so full. Obi a o sabin previous, when more bra pebia, young fan choir member. Obi was to be a bonny bra. I'm sure, sir, ye see a dine, ya play a cars, ya wear pensions. To one year sabi. Enya wo name me style so nti obi sa abanse yesi be two president for enya akatua ni ntra ne mo nim die ene sabe bunyansa nya ade no eno hu ne de fama wo dine nkan hiase e betwa salary aka ho asama wo all those facts na wo wie so ayasa so sika se sa fa no abeya adwuma amaye eno is the issue.
I know is the issue. It does appear that governments are being come and go, seeming capable of reversing the trend. Is it because they don't understand these arguments coming from the intellectual standpoint of some of you?
See, President Biobabia, including Nana Akufo-Addo, also say he can't do anything about it. In fact, so I'm pointing on man, you bet me I'm pitching a constitutional breach. The presidents were banging now, almost your Madmasanya Fata. Into when the Sabi, Nana Akufo-Addo president, Nasem, and then Yakufo by Asem, and your Rollins and I said, Atamet, a constitution.
Yeah.
Do be president as well, you can be impeached. Oh, and to the Abayan says, it be a president at Amel's by ya,
constitutional commission review.
No. And the Bian come the car who say ye, na nko anya ntumu a na kesa anu hum say president no mo mpese because kadie nu obi apedi adi so be no krampo no constitutional review na me hu ye no de me madam for Professor Atewuga no secretary me wo copy no o man fa review that am fa nka so in the same said there's a new realization in the country say any person constitutional review no or say movement na etimi sorry na eno ne normal bibre constitution mu a you feel after 30 years no or see a review near 13 no na serve well no SAS movement na was ever na anya sa say China say aban we free on for ba within the first few weeks also appointing members of the Council of State and yes an appointments in krano entimi enya legitimacy so until nya president no polta a system I created through the constitution and they created a problem for us.
Great 35 minutes gone past the hour now. My guest Professor Baffour Agyeman. Now moi mante nipeni biase including Prof I think so tonight he's really made the points more accurate matters here. Na I BB to say I don't know Professor no kasa okay is it the time or this time more kasa na no man kasa and then more kasa for council no I dey be my yesha say free baby need dey kudru baby na no ye hu and na bia ye hu say dey kan wasem more also particularly given the very circumstances where we find ourselves with a hardship and toughness that system na ekom no amasike bia the baby na eni aye sharp na ye hwe how prudent can we spend that money so no because kebi wo ma ye spend wo baby and you're prudent so then we have to raise the issues now many Prof if you be spending more time what we put the arguments and answer the issue no on the Council of State no well proper the aba hwe book we emu nsem now she no say registration no in the shortest possible time one shall be lose same card and the air catcher one say na koko register untimi nkoya say register dial 404# and follow the prompts now what dial 404# no you be required to send the following details Ghana card pin number ni baby sao o surname o first name date of birth o your ba na be ma channel so untimi nkoya by the way also wo konso fa o biometric details no capture na fe ka hokona agent ni ntimi fanye registration amount untimi nkoya o say dial 100 and now so said National Communications Authority toll free number is 0800110622 and I visit the NCA social media page Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn and also on website www.nca.org.gh. Now onomo edin komo Spanish jingle capsules edromea is coming from the headquarters of Antec. Edremi no eboa wo koniasa so nya so say ubefa no ubeto kama one yakabi be say anti-aging ebe improve adwene mu beda ho now doctors are may tell say less than 3 minutes say oxygen into me anko adwene obetimi ya stroke now say dre boa Emma adwene mu etimi aye adwuma kama ebe increase blood flow into the brain ebe fight against wrinkles womanim ni ade na yi afin so ho na one ase etatai offer just about 30-minute flight to Kumasi odru entimi wentimi ensi from ye fa na si wheelchair mu na say adan ahono obesity bad cholesterol hypertension treatment of sciatica and a bad breath halitosis menstrual disorders obi so odware wi an ho keka ni na yare edremi enupe and a working in all pharmacies or chemical shops now when you take food or still call Tenated Herbal, Angel Herbal, King's Walk Pharmacy, Rapash Herbal, Wedama Herbal, Kus Pharmacy, House of Drugs, Jikat Pharmacy, Dependable for Suso Etombi. Fre and take phone was 0266 114 111. Na oneomo ending komo. Prof.
Yes, sir.
Ene brabe ma me no be di book ho enkomo. Ena me beje me there. Yes. Then I told you that I'll read this book and I will get back to this book. Yes, the book or the Prof training. In fact, well constructed and just said the choice of words, the construction, the storyline, everything, props, BBR, so excellent. Should say yes, Professor Baffour Agyeman and a tray. Wow, market or papers, who said you see market or papers? I won't say, na papi uni agro ligon Prof, first, Mamisa said, what motivated you to write Story of January Champon?
Middle school, no?
Yeah.
Graduate studies
in
the US. I manage security studies.
Okay, yes, I know.
Strategic studies. Now, Miss soldier for strategic warfare near the very interesting.
Yeah.
Especially at the international level. Nuclear, Russia for ye miss. Now, Miss Intia no manage military institutions.
Okay.
Inti me professor or my paper B on coup d'etats because in the 70s, 80s, na coups were Africa pa. Inti no na offer West Africa so in fact me publish paper B coups in West Africa. Inti no my Mr. D Ghana where we had about 4 coups at the time and sana final one favor and rolling CAN. So I took time to look at all these coup makers, a champion, a free funny Kotoka coup, a champion coup, and a free champion, so a coup for dear Kakra Bermuna Fair Rollins. The honor me go details about a champion.
Yeah.
Not only the coup that he made, but the policies no maybe. Oh yeah.
Excellent ones.
Inti hono manage no kakra. Oh. And I'm the damadwin mo anti me buy nyina e ho am say papa o say nka mitimi twiro no ho bibia nka be me de. Enso ma anye. Kopim se be 5 years ago or 6 years ago. Meti my office wo kra ha ya na papa a young man we panye kakra o buy. No introduce no ho say e friend no Anthony Echampo. Na ne papa ne General Champo. I'm say sir. Ne di nkomo an say well me ba ho free say. Me no be di nkomo say me say me papa no me twa no book. Then papa ka kire me say o mehume. Na say ni papa wa twa me other book be on my own autobiography. Papa okay also kind and nije pa to free say me good writer to mehume. Inti di nkomo na me ka kire so me kro papa no ma dwon ho many years ago na me amenya the presence of mind to write. And to abade ye nkan hwe. Ye kan ya na mete na se. Na ma hu se ono de wo pese wo ye no enye the vindictiveness. Enye se bibi na mum no odwene se ono ahwe Ghana history na.
Yeah.
There's a big gap between 1972 to 79. Oh. Eh no kure. Se wo ko ye school ade e kire history. Obia nka about between that period.
Yayira sa history no.
Yayira.
Yeah.
As if said nothing happened in Ghana. Enti when I'm jitum so we there wa be kan dia medjo. Na ya nam se ane meye. Enti book wi e de mfie 9 enifa. If we saw a solid research.
Yeah, very.
Because me
in detail.
Papa
pretty fascinating.
Well, controversial.
Yeah.
And Ghana so yempe kuku. Inti nyese na me betro say ni ku awaye no and e me fe ana manage ho. Meti we obi ka so ye ku china kra minu kra wo nya madam fu.
Yep.
Yempe ku. Inti book no enye ku awaye no hunti kra na me cho. Na mom during his period 6-7 years no.
Yeah.
Policies bia wo initiate ye.
Yeah.
So they bo amine no. Any normal bi oye eno ho anika.
Yeah.
And me de see me de ye butasa ne e be ye book yi.
Yeah.
Na Ghana say ye history ye who say between 72 no.
Yeah.
And 78 no.
Yeah.
So many interesting things happen. Before even you continue with your question. What him say? Just 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Obi frame. And also our friend Adam for papa me ko professor. Adam for Professor Emmanuel Echampo, Harvard University, Harvard. And we say, no, only no din komo about ECOWAS.
Okay.
And Papa can't so what kind of book? No, see what there be. I say go to that book. But who say ECOWAS no a champion ne Yakubu.
Yeah.
The one. Omumi in the team up other West African leaders, you know. Omuji two more ye ECOWAS in 1975. ECOWAS.
Hey.
a champion.
But Nidia Yirem
Obi Akrankai. This is an important historical story and fact. I say, you was a sabi. Yenya current president chairman was co-founded by.
Na main kai so makokra woma bonidin wase.
So, entinoma bebre just say madescope. I must another one. The committee be University of Ghana last year before the Christmas, I think August.
Yeah.
And a professor be by say, oh, Ben was what damas. And I'm saying for what? No, so you know what? My kind of book.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, research on social policies in Ghana since independence. Yeah, research now, but between the years 72 and 78, I blank.
Yeah.
Any documentation be trusted there were any social policies during the period. But yes, I can't book in a car.
I will go on.
I am when yes will be in a catcher. Me not miss me. A professor at Legon. In yes me bonidi. Yes I me bonidi. Intino almost a car. No more enya at me after. So many things happen. So housing projects, sports, agriculture, you name them.
A lot.
Obedamasi for providing this book for them to fill that gap. Okay,
so then it begs the question. University of Ghana, my adopted book way.
No dear, I don't have control over that.
Okay. Well, I can say on authority, Miami checks, adopted book way. To be a professor through the back door, no one would decide uncle.
Oh, yeah, so about
me, crunch, me bonidi. Prof.
That means money. Me is a fair to her or a woman, so professor woman.
Prof. My maybe a question. Is it a surprise to you to hear today, sir? Of course, he's going to contest if nominations are open today. Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akumprekwe, Japan.
Boss.
Yes.
What's this?
Now, let me read here. One say coincidentally, now listen to this. Ghana News appears. I will use Colonel IK a champion's template to govern Ghana, Kennedy Japan. Now my main character cross the new patriotic party NPP flag bearer hopeful Kennedy Japan has indicated that he would use Colonel IK a champion's template to govern Ghana. According to him, a champion is the president of Ghana. He trusted the word. He trusted and believed in his philosophies. Quote, for me, the president I trusted and believed in his philosophies was Colonel IK Champion. When Ghana moved cars from left to right. Can you imagine?
Oh, goodness.
Say, and nifa and a champion
a champion's mantra.
Okay.
In the book, yeah.
Now he says that when Ghana moved cars from left to right under his watch, did you hear of any accident? He's asking a question.
Nothing.
During his time, the only radio station was GBC, but because he got the people involved and Ghanaians bought into it, a champion brought Wala to Walasa. He brought Feed Yourself. Chief executives and chief directors were planting plantain and garden eggs. For the first time, a champion's time, we were exporting rice to Burkina and Saharan. I believe in, what's that, practicalism. I don't believe in theory, unquote, he said on Sunyani Bay's Sun City. Hey, and Kwame, what you see, so you know of all of this. I say, on who are his favorites in the upcoming National Party officers elections? Kennedy Japan indicated that he was a favorite of, okay, blah, blah, okay, but the most important thing is to mention one head of state of our time and indicates practically what the country called Ghana we saw during his tenure. He exported NAM, they call South Korea and other places. Tell us more about this gentleman called Vincent. But before, let's watch some pictures of this head of state. Okay, Kwame, give us those pictures now, Prof. I mean, I tell you what, these are the handpiece of Professor Baffour Agyeman, and in your detail or book, actually say pretty fascinating, worth reading. So that's the book in focus. So this is a IK Champon, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
na oya no ho ofepa.
No.
Where me and why no?
Onua panyin ne maame osro.
Come back. Pictures no rolling in time. Prof has to do talkings about it. So come back. Okay.
Maame osro e fa no pokua, onua panyin no. A Champon di na chi.
Really?
Otiase.
Otiase.
Some koye no interview. Yeah. And papa was here no, you di a Champon. Omo ye miensa. Papa o di wo ye be na year October.
Really?
But me an interview many times and san. A friend of John Ta. Or next picture now.
Well, may your selections be near.
Okay.
Yeah, other picture I walk. I'm not near this one I think Prof Nipa
Mamena di 90 about 93 years now.
Really?
The Champon is about 91. 18 months between them.
I see.
Tisa unia pe won say original left.
One original left.
I call an interview no. Mami Pukuano.
I see.
The Champon nia panye. Now they all right in there. Anti Faustina Champon. A Champon yere no.
A Champon yere no.
Faustina ono. Oda wo.
Otia sister.
Oh, yes. Oba book launch ni.
Wow.
Oda wo.
This is pretty fascinating. Wow. All right, Cobra, give us more pictures. Let's see. Select Biana. So currently in on the screen, a Champon and then
JK Sian. What is Sian Dimpe?
Me beti.
Oh, Mate. One no the biggest brewery in West Africa by Tata Brewery.
Tata Brewery ni
Sian ni ko bie ano. A Champon na one of his UNICEF or said Ghanaians a taking commanding heights of the economy into a share that support Ghanaian entrepreneurs, including Siam, to build that Tata Brewery, Rollins by or J. So my twanya say Krauntimin Tracy,
State Enterprise.
Yes, that was Siam. With the through picture no ne Haile Selassie Baha. And I see so when she or Mike at the time, also a champion call when she.
I see.
You know.
Oh, that's great. Yes, now, Prof, so tell us more about a champion that Ghanaian students, all of us, intellectual class, who this individual or best serve or may.
First of all, let me repeat what I said from the beginning. I'm not here to glorify coup d'etat. People get confused.
Yes.
Because we're so genuine. I'm not here to glorify coup d'etat. I'm here to talk about Ghana's history.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Into another time, no case I can be here. Let's pick a few things.
Yeah.
Who can be who can say? Yeah. I am say how now or boss so can be no.
Yeah.
So for the first and only time in Ghana. You produce enough rice to export to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Chad. Now, enough rice to eat and export through the operation Feed Yourself.
I can't believe this.
In fact, Tamale became what we call what is it?
The Baffour.
No. It didn't become Tamale became a rice city. Rice city. Okwana rice. Ntino mo de ko Burkina cotton. Inyabe breed. A Champon time. Tomatoes, ne ye de ko Burkina Faso, and ne ye free Burkina neighbor. So, now, Operation Feed Yourself, now a philosophy be not a basis on the general philosophy friend self-reliance. A champion say or man, any timmy be near no my important. Beautiful idea. So through the self-reliance policy, the Operation Feed Yourself by. So for about 2 to 3 years, na aduane abu bebre because a basa no obia wo feature dua bibi enti akra ha oko obi dan kira obehunu se mankani bode banche bayire tomatoes obia aduane enti na say Ukraine for ne Russia for kwa ese ntimi nya wheat enye pano bo idini enka wheat there are parts of country ha ebetumi adua bi so and now make new ti ho yedi nkomoy yesi tomatoes ko edi fu Burkina Faso eneba a third that body for Ivory Coast neba we are there nyina through feed yourself program yetime ye so intimi say emra Nana Akufo-Addo de planting for food and jobs manage pa it's one of the projects I like because I mean him say it's going to mimic Operation Feed Yourself and think year and said the year can and aduane nke ni say ye aduane organ a champion did
so is it a surprise to you today giving you the statistics between 2017 and 2020 Ghana imported 6.89 billion worth of rice. The same period, Ghana imported 3.998 billion worth of fish. Vegetables, no, poultry, 1.889 billion. Vegetables, it goes on and on. And that.
Yeah, surprising the understatement.
Yeah.
Me a book we me Papa is who 3 years ago. Commander Boham.
Boham, okay.
Retired the naval commander. I don't know in charge of fisheries.
Yeah.
A champion time. On no car said, yet me a fisher the Korea cotton. The obedient it mean a big Korea cotton. Commander Boham in his own my coach book. So and you know, say okay can Benasco.
Yes.
On no best agree Operation Feed Yourself. Yes. And teachers a soldier for now during a champion's time. They did so many things. But the way they make interest as Sabio or Mubi Omuya money.
There were excesses.
Of course, corruption. Yeah, they all you bet me a canning. Now, right now, the question will be something. Dear Benno, ye yank a man, kit me to us, anchor a man, a corner. And you be near.
Yeah.
So, housing projects are, well, yeah, when you be your call. Kuma say the President Kufuor be we no mimpo min say will be we am say be na Kufuor do no be say Kuma say housing estate say wo airport area of example he started it Nungua estates a champion
he built a lot of estates
Dansoman almost started Dansoman estate nti so far cry the main street naton because na we say atun here it be atun almost started Dansoman estates to say Abekesi or Danso. And not started Dansoman Estate. It was the biggest estate in West Africa. And Sana, of course, Côte d'Ivoire, Coco Dinmo Baya, or Mo Abeye.
Yeah.
What was started?
Prof, so, give us a sense of understanding of what you know during your research on the ground. He was a military general.
Yes.
So, what was the magic formula? A champion to me, or the critics he wasn't, you know, I didn't be able to understand that he was not really one of the intellectual class.
That is a mistake. You see, people think military soldier for no or more intellectual.
But my question rather I want to situate it on the fact is
the man that
because as a military officer they said we're doing a soldier but to be able to create all these economic friends saying
let me tell you something
way out no I want to understand who
yes or no satama or course soldier mono or as a recruit but no a course school a we or call school be or swedru business school or we crash radio and son will teacher and son or course soldier moon to a comuno or manage radio or bema camp school or on school be on watch radio and no I no private studies for A levels O levels and A levels private studies or passe to nya A level no any man no call or more officer training your friend ROSTS ROS regular officers training something ewo na wo tashi ho sata me anya military academy to no 1950 58 59 and we class number 10 1960 the Kwame Nkrumah Ghana Military Academy you change it from ROSTS no Ghana Military Academy so into sata we ROST na roast na either say do be ko India and England no akoye real officers training into onu a champion you no call on any mace you do no call Aldershot England which is academic work or buy your bear more Congo nyina ba osa call Kansas City US Military Academy okoye degree programs so So enti se wunim na aka se soldier for the sebe ye nima de oboa ene krampo de PhD bebre soldier for so to am time kran no community academy is an institution academic institution in addition to say obesua military strategies and tactics ni ade weapon reuse ni ade but the real focus is on the mind. So enti no onu hu na experience bi a me year research hu ye occur cancers no so wako states no wako cancers it's a very large state but a very flat land a bread basket for their for growing of maize oko about 10 miles straight is na grow ohumi or you know to be enti me minyasa no sna me ko tu ye empress no say na America for only at the time not only 4.55% of the population more are Greek, but they could feed their country and export food abroad. And the idea be impressing of Timro be head of state, you know. That idea came back to him, say, why cannot we improve agriculture and feed ourselves like I saw in America?
Yeah.
In Tisa operation, feed yourself, no sure. It may have originated from that experience you know. Any day also no and you know it wasn't something that came from nowhere. So irrigation
he almost virtually succeeded in every AB ordinance as well.
Yeah. Tono irrigation it take you 10 years we need to start here jump. Yeah. Second dam pond.
I read names really.
I jump on start here. Obenye too no
na na Ghana ya boni tia papa we say
me dey me book ni nie so aka kasi ya boni na be kam dey me mu na
no Prof, listen to this so mama can be bincho say to improve sports generally. Now let's move to sports. I say to improve sports generally the existing stadiums were refurbished and the new TU and the new Kaneshi Sports Complex in Accra was built in 1978. Also built by a champion for the exclusive use of the soldiers during the period was the Elwak Stadium near Burma Camp in Accra. That's right. He was keen on boosting sports activities among the armed forces. The Kaneshi multi-use stadium served as one of the practice venues for that year's Africa Cup of Nations.
That's
I can't believe this.
Sunday time in Africa, you win Africa Cup. The time na boxing champion.
He was across.
DK Poison.
Yeah.
Was the time na the first world championship. So numsa.
Yes.
No man bebre. The time that showed the 6 years or so he was in office. There were so many interesting things happening. Now of course, is not the occasion, but also don't forget that there was some bad size economy near Basa, normal whole year dinner affairs for to all of that is
great.
In the book.
Remember, and I say be some question now. So then we can say that his governance situated on local indigenization.
Correct.
So
the best
in your research, what precipitated that drive with the hope that it can work out or it cannot work out? What do you think? What is it that a champion saw ahead of, so he could believe in practical philosophy of, call it the Nkrumah's bloodline?
A champion was an admirer of Nkrumah. He was influenced so many. So I can book Nkrumah Guinea. The extent he went to bring the body back. Only the body by. So. I think he was influenced as the way I will call Nigerian aliens compliance or call experience in Aflawo. I would decide they said no, Africa, we should not treat other Africans like that. Nina influence, so now Oshemupa self-reliance the basis of his philosophy. And the drive into all the other things he did. He talking about the indigenization of the economy. He came up with this mantra, said Ghanaians should capture the commanding heights of the economy. That's the only first president so far. Obia making that statement, said Ghanaians we should control our economy. We should capture the commanding heights of the economy. Intino shared that deliberately using state support. Emma BA Mensa, ne factory and takradi, Siang de Yaka, Boachi mattress of support to no. You can name so many.
Yeah, and BB, very simple. Oh, this football, friends, former Kotoko, Mwe, Nepa Pay, BB Mensa, yeah.
International officers a Ghana for now, Timiji economy now. Near build up and the Bema economy at team. And yes, so Bruni will buy investment on this Canuba, no the co. See, that was his main about.
And at that time, we had automobile assembly plants.
Oh, yes. Not this year, this time, Nanaku for the president.
I feel almost about
but the time, no. Yes, I'm going Mazda, BMW. So,
and a Volkswagen.
And a buyer popular, yes, if I to Beijing. Yes, I'm born in Ghana. Volkswagen, yes.
So that's how VW near assembly no has said.
Yes, somebody to buy a popular. Inti ma omo
golf
inti mba no omo ye dwuma market ye nyes ka to bi omo champion na sabe of how omo anu omo cars near there. But these were hardworking women who were just buying the cars. They were assembling Ghana.
So Enono was like a propaganda keke.
A propaganda. Na neoplan agui.
Yeah.
I okumasi who brought it. A champion signed the contract with the German company to set up the neoplan. So they started building buses. At that time, no. 75. It was the only bus assembly plant in West Africa.
West Africa?
In West Africa. What the Oko Kumasi, now called new plan, plug a bohono.
Yeah.
But was a champion or commission here. First one, the first bus roll out under his supervision. Yamana Gua, they see any buses.
Just you need one even aircraft simple. I don't know
a very interesting history. Oh, yeah, well, history. Now, politics in
why are we like this? Now, quoting from where Honorable Kennedy Japan now, Okase Obe Yusu, the template, you know, Kennedy Japan made reference to that of Nife Drive. Now, this is how Professor Baffour Agyeman captured it in his book. Now, I read. Shall we? As a former British colony, Ghana drove on the left hand of the road and continued to do so after independence. The British driving tradition was imposed on all her colonies, but driving on the left in Ghana was odd, as all neighboring countries and most others in West African sub-region were former French colonies that drove on the right side. Ghanaian drivers therefore experienced mishaps whenever they drove out of the country. And this, with the increasing cross-border commerce, became a major concern. The Champon regime therefore made the, quote, bold decision to switch to the right lane to align more with its francophone neighbors in West Africa to improve road safety and to boost intra-regional trade and commerce. Quote.
Correct. And now me go details history of how come nations drive from left or right. And you are story make Nigeria for Nigeria for the nipa woo.
Now, Prof, Mamento Sohabe will say, globally, choosing which side of the road to drive has a long and interesting history. It originated from the fact of majority of people being right-handed.
Correct.
In primitive times, warriors preferred to keep to the left as it was easier for swordsmen to mount horses from the left side of the horse and also have, quote, their right hand nearer to their opponents and their scabbards further from them, unquote. However, things began to change in the 18th century when horse pulling wagons emerged and riders found it convenient to sit on the left horse to free the right arm to lash at the horses.
That's right. And son by early 1900s.
So, background to the British colonies no more years adini.
That's right. A war fighting. What horses now? So no bonus. So you have to be on your left to be able to fight.
This is interesting, Paul.
Really? Prof, you know, means the anti-cry, drama left or right. Be our history. Nothing happens for nothing. There's always a reason for.
Now, Ebanesen or no, a champion to me, that courage in it to say, no, you back. I said, any be a bit of British kakra will say, Ghana, Kosi. For example, like Yen Tiadi, any brisa, so he managed to have his way.
So, if you are convinced of something, because obey a car na go no, ne bebre corruption. Be corrupted. Into a my shame who say ka se yentu ya den no ya who say no loans ya gia e brabo ba mu bibia no that just say nya Ghana for fault na mum obi a odi loan no bro na onu aye kululu no atibie ne de wa fomumra na odi mra kwan sa na yentu ya sasika enti declare yentu ya no anya no hwe Satam near Kakrampo is just about 190 or so million dollars at that time. That is a huge amount. And then put there say you will be pocket change.
Yeah.
He was the first. Now come book now bring some na sad ne ban. Well bank for craft or more per kwan bi so but no person other third world countries be follow. So I can say a basa the World Bank will have a problem. To almost share that no boko accommodate no crowd sika no here a mine here man big very interesting.
He's a great man, of course, a champion. There's a portion where I'm person mekina medeba the downturn or them as a soldier, a champion may have seen quotes operations unquote as the most efficient, effective, and surest way to achieve results. He was obviously influenced by the discipline and regimented lifestyle of his profession to believe that well-rehearsed, organized, and disciplined actions yielded good and immediate results. And for a military regime whose tenure could hardly be certain, it was not surprising that a champion opted for the, quote, quick fix approach to problem solving. You That's put right. it in quotes.
Yes. Because quick fix, you know. So one you know because yeah. Into one say makase or doctor operation, which is a military term. To call your operational, it comes with a certain discipline, a certain precision.
Yeah.
And all that. And you know, or by so kind of operation, feed yourself.
Yeah.
So now, it was really something that everybody got in line with.
Yeah.
Now the good thing is he wasn't using the gun or anything to force people to do things. No. Just out of conviction.
Mankind will book one capture horse.
He never did.
But the BBA so cost all right.
So cost all right. Kopim said no my basa economy no started a dive
take a nose dive.
Holding bear more fee. No crano sabi one chichiri nipa muru nipa. Kopim said Rollins by ya. Holders ya chi or mo bomb man. So you know until the first 4 years there's all kind of introduction preface by Madam for Harvard now. So who person a champion here in the first 4 years one separate epoch and so in the last 2 to 3 years now normal started economy dive holding by corruption by want me and control the officers now soldier for this that is when the downside really hit. Fear so be hand over union government in the this is affair so in so the first 4 years in office there perhaps it was the best period in our history, perhaps the best period in our history as a nation, but in the last 2-3 years things just went down.
Prof, let me ask you this question, quite controversial though, and of course it's political and and that's about the circumstances leading to the overthrow of the Progress Party. You also captured it in the book. Now, a champion cited Kofi Abrefa-Buzia's austerity measures. He cited his the aliens compliance, and because he was a military officer stationed at Aflau and saw thousands were fleeing, and I think that captured his emotions. So he could not you know, come to terms with human beings of the same. Na yeah, pamu free kronuma and then he also cited about believe in self. I don't know. Said Kofi Abrefa Buzia's government was the only government that saw the largest public sector retrenchment.
Yes.
Again, also cited Ghana's refusal to join the rest of the league to go to apartheid.
Yes.
May I ask you, was he legitimate to take the steps to overthrow the Buzia
First of all, I will say again, no coup d'etat, in my view, will ever be legitimate.
Okay.
Even if I like what he has done, I will not sit here and glorify a coup d'etat. And to me, say a legitimate.
Okay.
But post coup no, the CC no manager.
That's right.
So they has it. So Janidia, so two abmayagu, by all means, or all kinds of reasons, good or bad.
Yeah.
I shall sentina me too. To dear, what to know.
I see. Well, I know, sir. When it comes politically, the UP for no sometimes don't side with some of these. Yanka education, also education was another key area of welfare to which the Champon regime gave much attention, though the Kwapon Educational Review Committee of 1966 made some sweeping structural proposals, and the Mills Odoe Commission followed with recommendations to decentralize the management of secondary schools and training colleges. The exigence of the time that and there was a reappraisal. The immediate concern was with basic education to meet the challenges. A Champon set up the Zobo committee in 1972 to review the structure and content of education. Far-reaching structural changes were recommended, including delineating the boundaries of kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, and lower senior and upper senior school, secondary schools. The planned implementation of the Zobo report in 1975, however, began on a pilot basis in several districts and did not achieve the nationwide scale before the overthrow of the regime. So he made some concentration on education.
He did. I said no one does, but education home there, frankly, or Kohona one go deep. One go deep.
Yeah.
But the intention was there to really bring some kind of structure into the educational system. Professor Zobo, Coast University, professor, Reverend Zobo, DZOBO, me kind of with that kind of.
My guest tonight, Professor Baffour Agyeman, may back in kind messages in Prof. Ebe wrap up na fi ya come show say book maybe sa Prof baby a open book bia ubetimi no say hi good evening Kweku, tell Prof that God bless him for his great work done for Mother Ghana. Mensa and Eduwe say my name is Mensa. I am General a Champon boy. I remembered him very well of policies and special operations. Feed yourself. By then I was in Tamale. I was in class 2. Chogo demonstration school. General Champon kill any of his political opponents as other coup plotters. Never. Especially Rawlings and Kojo Chikata. Ghana history. This man needs to be remembered and celebrated of his good leadership. All right. Other ones and so a Champon was 100% better than most of our leaders today. Black soul Nekwe. Also Ghana is doomed not to learn about IKA Champon. All right. Also today I have seen my prof on TV. Amen. Bubi and Eduwe by him. Also it's good that his empire collapsed before it's too late. It's all about hypocrites. Alexander Kabana. Also, people don't like good things. We are all greedy for fame, fake prophecies. Sunye and okay. Also, these fake pastors should be arrested because it is criminal. Ghanaians need to change their ways. Boateng Felix, Kweku, please. Where is our future president of Ghana, Honorable Kennedy Japan? Prince Frimpong. I'm watching you live from America. Beatrice Owusu, he has destroyed them, and it will be very hard for some of them to get everlasting life. David Odru Frimpong. Also, look at a whole spiritual leader. He danced as if there is no God. Shame on him. Comes in our lesson. I go say, hey, Asemo, these Ghanaian students are all devils. So I say, so this is why we always have to pray for our children. Ekuya aso. Ekuya aso. I hear you. Kweku Anan, the cathedral is not meant for the general public. For marriage. For marriage ceremony. I didn't hear me see you. Just say, "Iye nshia warrior so ho." Cathedral, yes sir. See it to me. The be sorry and answer occasions in Kwan. I mean, what kind of occasions, right? It begs the question. I'll say hello, Kwekwanan, and all the 2 TV crew, Babs Coker. Good evening, Kwekwanan. We admiring you from Paris, Francis Toby. The late President I.K. Champon brought in Operation Feed Yourself, and it worked for the country. Nana B. Good evening, Kwekwanan. Watching you live from Connecticut. All right, Gladys Amwa. Honorable Kennedy for president in 2024. Great one. Honorable Kennedy. Kasa just a man for kika. Akwebina okokobu obi na oba na yebisa no se nini ya ebisa no se akwa no ubrim ni pa o se ye kika. Ye kika. Lots of messages near there. Okay, Mamenka Wenzwe. Or say, hi, Kweku. This unguided and irresponsible concept of our constitutional fundamental rights and freedoms laced with a weird and skewed understanding of democratic principles would destroy the very base of our traditional normative values. LGBTQ plus upsurge in youth in criminal activity and indirect terrorism, aka useless demonstration from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. is scary. We must also, as a people, rise up and stem the tide. God help us. Obatampa Francis Isiam. And I can we. I also need your or the no. Loads of messages Nina Ekuhase. Great. Enche mene Prof ebe rapia poha na maybe sa Prof 1 or 2 questions be near there na yahwe. And na bookie ena chese me pese ye domo esuko na Professor Baffour Agyeman Duah eye den echechemu. Okay, how say James Anaman, another celebrated civil servant who served as press secretary to both General Champon and his successor, General Fred W.K. Ekufu, corroborated Deborah's testimony on the integrity of a Champon. Wow. Really?
Corruption, I did too. Take it time more. Nas nipa de entire corrupt no mami no maybe
okay.
Either so besi dan.
Yeah.
Ubesi dan.
Yes.
Mansion be.
It's visibly seen, is it not?
And now to say about to cast be. And now say ubusu ani bi de be hye no. Now akoye BBS
yeah. Yeah.
Or frontoma. All those kind of things.
Yeah.
Uni. Ni hwe bu nyina. Papa no osidan wo ni kro
ho
a picture no ko so hu dan kro awe be dan ase
really
osi all you know the typical abrosan
Prof so more man meba also shortly because we need to understand while Kutu Champon among the generals, I mean he was among, we're all short and his crime was all about say or corruptness and so forth. Is that the import? Oh, maybe a history no so ya distort to know because you see ubisa level 400 students on reason he come chamber we got oh he was corrupt. And
na sa pepe
history is distorted.
So the make no me hwehwe mu nyina bi edi kan unsemra yetu no ansakra ne yeku no Rollins aban hwehwe na account.
That's right.
Ya hwemu yehunu se oni sika won account bia mu a eye sika. Oni account wa bruchi na osime ko Switzerland de koto ho. Ya hu bi. Dia to so mienu. Edan osi ye no ba ko ne krom ho. So mako hunu enye dan edi mu bia se krampo sebe asai. Enkran ha oye estate bebre no a ye.
Ghana 40 team enebri.
Wan to bi. Wanyi bi. The minimum ni say Kumasi estates bi oye no yi ba ko eto so to is ko yi o ode ma onuaba. Eho na mekoye ma me interview no. If you ho mekoye me ko hu. E ordinary 3-bedroom state house estate. Enti corruption ya de to so nyina. In fact, sankana sika wa account mu anka ban ya omutu nugu ye. Nki e ka kire. Ya hu bibi asa. Hwe ne yire Faustina. Etu na okotena England no. For the first 15 or so years, not so I call England free baby council
flats.
Unim the pay council flat.
I mean,
I'm so unim. It is all call America as you get to be sir. What try 15
council
years.
flats.
Anna man be our bone is in.
Yeah.
Sir no ya champion is secretary, press secretary. Interview. No tama for sika na audition. Ni mano ye nyina me hu sef sabi se na minute okura property bi wo hwa. Wo ma ko fase e papa edija ye. Besides wo mo fu e wo mo krum. So enti no amase se enti na to da me ho se se ba se ye ka se asomasi e corrupt aba we corrupta nyabotre na hwemu
ampa wo
wan hwe a wo de ahotie akumobi ana
what was so I say he believes strongly that much of the allegations against the champion were hearsay. Having worked closely with him for about 5 years, he testified never to have found a champion quote dip his hand in the national kitty quote unquote.
Correct.
Probably he was quote as corrupt as any Ghanaian unquote. Anaman opened sarcastically, seemingly frustrated by the corruption issue 40 years after a champion's death. Anaman dared, quote, I am yet to find anyone who can point to any house he built anywhere in the world, apart from his humble abode in his village, unquote. Here, Anaman reiterated Deborah's argument, which is pointed because in Ghana, like elsewhere in the world, house or mansion ownership is a veritable evidence of wealth, and a champion owned none.
Correct. Oh. Nothing there to show.
Yeah, papa na boni o.
I mean, there's some say. But me, na meka.
Hey. So sisi e ka say ne yere no state no ehwe no yenim baby o te enem ne ehun keka. Unlike other head of states are you take care of.
A boss former first lady disease cano. Me ye investigation me te say all former first ladies from Kufu.
Yeah.
Frifa and no, the state has started giving them some allowances and vehicles. That one I've seen.
Okay.
But that was a recent year. I'm saying starting that's a Kufu pencil and now say somewhere on the line. So what I know is that now they are being given some monthly subsidies. I don't know how much it is, but they do give that.
I see. Great. Tonight, Professor Baffour Agyeman. Prof, 1 minute near sorry to dinner with the Ebeka Ghana as far as book here concerned. More especially the academia no dean necessary you a free book mo. And necessary will be per book even so anything ebenya.
Biwo University of Ghana bookstore.
Okay.
A Biwo Shell station.
Okay.
A Biwo Kingdom bookstore.
Oh, Kingdom book here.
Okay. So I said dear meaning but published and the book frankly, one more kind book in cross section.
Yeah.
They come and say it's an excellent book for them. Now said the ancient to me country and who say, oh, the media may mean to me master judgment. Yeah. But from the reactions I get from readers, I think people appreciate it. The good thing is, open Ghana political economic history between 72 and 78. So one kind book you know. It fills a vacuum in our history. So I'm hoping others will take you and also go further. Maybe a champion kwani actually there. There may be other people during the period or so. My fancy business people Rollins by or Pimpam. Almost history are important. I try to capture some of them in the book. But I think those who try to build the economy and so be almost history are important. Because a country's history, the Indian in the history. Kwame Nkrumah, we credit him, but he wasn't the only one who made Ghana what it is. San will be about until at least that period between 72 and 78 I think this book seeks to
great. Professor Baffour holds that history, much intact. But I also recommend we need to do a documentary about this. So stakeholders be interested. I'm contacted Prof. Near documentary about this Infantoy archives.
That's right.
Amaya air cosuni na America, Britain, France, and BBA, they protect historical artifacts.
That's right.
Yedi and Dizao. We susum na basa ne asret ne atiti egwokeke. Just like that too. Now I can say we a student now or any of this university we are political science there's a gap, but then gap no be close to get a copy of this book, and I can tell you say ebeko ye amo papa any institution of higher learning, student, political science, whatever obia bomodia baby a prof kana mo for mun insure na mo pay book. Then again University of Ghana most mo adopt bookie. Political science, fencing, Jampu, Momo Modia, Jampu, where my body, Miniano, my body, yes, my body.
Yes, Miniano.
I, Prof. Niano, dear body, Mojana mo adopted book. Now, man crying, Sia, the Beno, 13th century political science in Yoma. It's not even applicable to our political jurisprudence.
That's right.
It's not any babia. Ukrano, Bekaya, Deviana, Bibu, just a Tiasia. So what are we doing to ourselves as a nation? And I think all stakeholders in the academic, academia now, keep these histories we intact. Then we can chronicle it such that it will be easy for quick reference before somebody will just distort our history. Tonight my guest has been Dr. Baffour Agyeman, or a former United Nations senior governance advisor, all across broad. The book plus that of the friend saying as Gracia near whom some ya chechini nemo kama. Sharon say GP herbal beverage for our immune system. It drew with me the an immune system way a sense of more energy level na kosro blood ne ebe best supported prostate and of course arthritis nina so ebe from on water or say bombardier worldwide management for say outside London. Call this number +44 742 453 4161. Afiwo Ghana, Yensha say free Kumasi. Kumasi Ubenya no 0244 934 143 and 0243 146 172. Ubankraya Ukanshi 0503 446 443 and 059 486 6533. Uko UK is a direct line 07 504 426. USA is 0161 473 39595. Canada is here +1 416 825 9121 and our +1 416 346 0041. Still also to me Kumase Wuntumi TV radio premises and also Kwana Promise here by your radio etum ubenyebu. This has been the Seed Show tonight. Came through courtesy great producers, of course. George Sako, the director of studio, and Oshahase, Safo Ekahubie, and of course, Kwesi Nelson, Robert Baffour, and Peter Pon Kwanzaa. Director of TV, Kenneth Tichi Japan, just celebrated his birthday up there. And then Kobe Scratch, Umina Ekon, editors of Muamanone, Guy G, George Neo Kainte, the big boy Fifi, and of course, director of research, Kwekwe Konaba, Boatin Umina Emami support. Same time, Wednesday. will come your way. Now, Wednesday, opinion poll be a unity, baby, and you to secure a copy of this opinion polls. And what is the opinion poll saying now? Very, very, very pretty fascinating opinion polls. Meda ehontamano achiro near the part 2 of this explosive Ghana Speaks near the part 2 Bebro Wednesday. I am Kweku and at the same time Wednesday. Bye for now.